Veil.
Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and today we are back with Trauma Tuesday.
Woo! Yay! And the first thing I see is Morgana's dead face.
Yeah,
so
you like that?
Thanks for adding the dead people.
I'm leaving them in so
I
we
hate
see
that.
them.
I
and
hate
the background
that.
is red.
Every dead person.
Starting strong, Tom. Starting strong.
Every single dead party member is in the Veil or was left in the Veil.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Yes.
Don't like it.
And I put in the sessions that they were alive.
Yeah.
1
Love
through 5,
that. Love
Morgana.
that. Love that.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wait till you see
hate
Thalia.
it.
It's gonna be
God,
great.
I've seen it and I cried. I saw it in public. It was awesome.
Oh gosh, so great.
I had to show everybody that was with me. I was like, look at what he did to me.
And now he's rubbing it in everybody's
Yes,
faces.
God. Dead. Have fun.
So yes, tonight's our lovely, relaxing beach episode, I believe.
Oh yeah, as you promised us.
As promised.
4 sessions ago, I believe, we were
Yeah.
promised lovely and beach in the same sentence. I've
Yeah.
yet to see either one of those things.
There was a beach.
We got to glimpse it, us 3.
We did. You,
It was
you did.
far away.
I haven't glimpsed a beach. I have glimpsed dead people, Tom.
Lots
All I
of
see
dead-
is dead people.
Lots of
I see dead
I see
people,
dead
Mikey.
people. I see dead people.
I see dead people, Mikey. Okay, so, last
Where are
session, everybody was in the Veil, and there was kind of like a race going on. Everybody was like running to, get to the gold and carrot at the end.
Fun,
A race
friendly race
implies
with our good friend August.
That we
Oh,
knew
yeah.
rules and that we knew we were playing a game. I didn't know there was a race.
Yeah, technically August won the race.
He did win.
And he got to Dallin first, and yeah, everybody got to introduce themselves with sharp weapons and spells, and then death.
Yeah.
In the end, the only reason that Dallin actually was able to pull off defeating August was because he fooled him, he tricked him.
Yep.
Because he saw that. Nuts! Now I forgot your new name.
Julius.
Julius and Leonin snuck in, passing the barrier, allowing him to know that they were there, and use them as kind of a bait to destroy August. In the process, however, Dawn is now missing both of his arms.
Yeah.
Lost in the Veil, or we had to leave him in the
We had to
Veil,
leave him
Yeah, he has to leave him in the Veil.
so we can run some more.
Yeah, and he's still at the anvil, working at the anvil, building something
With his nubs.
with his nubs. And if you would have looked back, you'd have seen that because he only had one arm to begin with, he's made things for his other arm.
Like
to,
attaches, so we can have a hammer that's his arm.
Exactly.
That's how he's working.
So he's had a number of these things for one arm, and now he gets to use them for 2. So, lucky.
Lucky.
One might say.
Lucky.
One might say he's pretty
Just
lucky.
a bit of dwarven luck. He still has his legs.
That's right. So,
I'm not dead yet.
what else do you need?
So the
Really?
next person
Just
betrays the
fresh
party.
foods.
At the end of the day, when you're in the
Start
veil,
placing
that's
your
all
bets
you really
now.
need is legs.
At least 2 of your limbs.
And your vocal cords, so everybody will hear you screaming.
Yeah.
So you guys had this massive battle. You guys are still in the veil, as it so happens. Let me go ahead and pull up a map.
I do have a question though as we start. Even though my shard is partial, does it act as a compass out of the veil? Or is it still spinning?
No. Actually, it was only... Oh, I can't say it. It is not acting like a compass.
So yeah, because I try to pull it out and I try to do what maybe
August
what
did.
August would do.
And it doesn't work.
It just sits flat on my hand.
Yeah, it just sits there. Although every time you kind of turn it ever so often, you can see that August is in the
Well, I
shard.
don't have August's shard. I have my partial.
Oh yeah, your partial shard.
Virgil has the
I
partial,
have
has the
the
August
other
shard.
You see August. You on the other side, whenever you kind of twist it slightly, because you can see through it at this moment. I mean, you're still holding it, but it's almost like glass.
Right, it's a big piece. We have one of the bigger pieces.
Yes. And every so often you see 3 shadows inside. You see the princess, who's much more visible, and there's other things behind them that you're not able to see.
Not able to make out.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get around looking around a freaking coffee table size piece of this mirror?
But hold it like this.
I'll strap it to my back.
There you go.
I have 50 feet of rope, I think.
Just don't activate it by accident.
Yeah, right.
Summon your guardian spirits and they just
I'm sure that will be fine.
We could potentially leave it in the dormitory.
leave shards behind.
I don't know if
think
Dora's
we've
gonna
learned
let
that's
go of
a
it.
bad idea.
That's why I said
Yeah.
potentially.
Especially where Dom's around it.
Dom
Yeah.
with the shard. Yeah, no.
I don't trust that at all.
He thinks he's got like big britches now or something. We'll take it and do something stupid.
He's also being manipulated
I was
by
gonna say, or
shards.
get
so-
possessed.
Yeah, probably possessed. I don't, like, we love Dom, but he's not very
He's not very bright.
constitutionally. He doesn't have very like good like.
He's a child.
He's
so all my
14
stats are
or
like
whatever.
4.
He's younger than 14.
He's
I
12?
think He's like 10.
10? How old is Dom? I don't even know.
Like, I think
8
it's
or
like
something.
8.
8?
Yeah.
I
Why do
can't
the gods
remember.
always
Well,
pick
he's a
children
side
for
character.
their soldiers?
They last longer than.
Since you have your
50-year-olds.
shard,
Yes, I'm looking at
do
it.
a perception check with advantage.
Thank you.
Just you.
10.
Every so often you see something kind of floating near it. Think like dust motes or like fireflies is too bright, but like just like little specks
Little, like,
every once in a
flecks
while,
of
kind of
dust,
like hover around the shard that you're holding.
Like on those ghost shows where it's like a little like ball of light that like.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Just not
ghost
very-
orbs.
Yeah.
Not very bright, but it's just like ever so often it just kind of
Mhm.
floats around. What are the couple things in your eye that you see every once in a while, little floaters?
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah.
floaters. I think it's
Okay.
Floaters.
Like that.
Floaters.
Little floaters, kind of
Okay.
like floating around.
Interesting.
Yeah, and in the back you can hear Don as he's smashing away at the anvil, still singing the song that he was the last time. Beautiful song
The
about
lament.
a lament.
Yeah.
That's right, the Stonekeeper's lament. And so he's singing away, and you can hear him perfectly as he kind of just echoes through the walls. What do you guys want to do?
Do we remember the layout?
Well, I think we need to go where we saw the big, not orc things.
Further into the veil.
I think we have to go out that way to get to the other half of the shard. That's my theory.
Those are bold theories, Anadar.
They're outside. They were not in
Yeah,
the
they're
mountain.
on top.
It was on top of the mountain that the sacrifices were happening.
Why don't we leave the veil and get there on the outside?
Yeah.
Come back in. We come back in from the outside because I hate it here.
There is a way through on the other side.
Yeah.
The Durgar will show us the way. I don't know if we can take one of those orc beasts. Not in our currency. Not after a big fight.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
We need to rest, and we shall not do it here.
Yes. Okay. I
Come
still
now.
think that's the path.
We can always come back. The door's not gonna close. Probably.
I mean, we could just take a quick little nappy nap right now.
Here? No.
With
Not
the
sleeping
bits
here.
and pieces of August on the wall.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
not
like
in
sleep.
the veil.
Let's just take
Like,
a nap.
Out of the veil, like
Yes.
find a
We
little.
could just cut it open and see
Yeah.
what's on the other side. Take a nap there.
Yeah, that's what I was
guess I'd say
meaning.
a cave. That
Probably
looks
a cave.
remarkably like this one.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's not the case.
But then we don't lose our space in the veil. We know that it's going to be in a safe-ish abandoned area. It's not somewhere.
The caves don't really feel very safe right now.
That's true. There were those rock crab things.
How many dwarves was it of mine that died? 13?
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
almost
right.
everybody.
But
Fucking
Like
all
three.
of them.
2 or 3.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that
2
part.
plus Cora, so 3
Yeah.
Yeah,
survived.
Cora's with you guys still.
She's
Yeah.
still old and
Yeah, she
Older
looks
looking.
very old, and her eyes are
Is
now
she like Walmart age?
Didn't the shard chuck her out of the veil? Because like she was dying.
No, I think you guys kept her in there.
If I remember
no.
right, that's what happened.
that's the wrong button.
You were gonna push her. Were you pushing her out of the veil? I vaguely remember.
I think we were just like giving her support because
I think we
She-
talked about it.
She was here in this last fight, though. I remember she gave me a health potion.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
giving her potions, maybe she was old at the end.
I do remember. I think I said I was going to, but I think the fight ended before
before you had to.
I
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah. So we're gonna say that she's still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's looking really old, like extremely old. Dwarves live to what?
300.
Yeah. So you would guess maybe 200. But something about the way she looks more like 500. Like her
Age
body's still
40.
moving, but it's just she doesn't look good.
Cora, do you know what's happening to you?
think the curse that's been on me is lifted.
You were cursed with youth?
To always be a child, yes. I've been that way for about, well, longer than I care to admit.
I will not cry.
I'm not sure if I can go back. I feel like if I might just die if I leave this place now.
Yeah, but if you keep aging rapidly, you're gonna die in here too. So I mean, you're kind of fucked.
Keeping it real.
She wants to say something really mean. That's the best that she got.
That's the nicest Char's
That's the
been
nicest
today.
she can say.
You see that she's like trying to like hit you or take something from you, but she's like, she's slow.
Lost
now.
her edge.
She's lost all the edge that she had.
Char is holding back.
Poor grandma.
Would you prefer to stay here with my husband, or would you wish to go back to Kotorum? You would be cared for.
I think I should try. I'll try to leave. I just have a bad feeling.
You will come with us. You can rest with the 2 remaining survivors of our party, and then when we leave the capital, we will come pick you up, bring you back home. In the meantime, the Durgar will take good care of you. They are good folk.
Good. I will trust you in this.
Want a piggyback ride?
Yes, that would be very, very appreciated. And as you lay down, so she can climb on top of you, like she's even having trouble, like throwing her legs.
I'll help
over
her
you.
up.
I haven't had any time to adjust. It's all very sudden. And she kind of just lays into you and just holds on to your hair. If you move quickly, she's gonna fall right off. She's not even holding on.
I think we can do a walking pace back to the real world. We're
What
not.
happened to that 50 feet of rope? Just strap her in real fast.
I think we can just walk. We'll be fine.
Create a seatbelt.
Baby Jordan out of rope.
I think we all have to be
Quick
here.
heart.
Just from our starting equipment.
No, I'm cold walking. Because I'm tired. I am
Yeah.
tired. I'm
We're all
ready.
except maybe Julius. We're all
Julius
gonna
is
beat up.
fine.
Yeah, we're
Your
all.
damn self, I'm fine. I'm good now. Hey, Senator.
I mean, I'm not like HP wise, but like everything else, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I got
I can't
12
even be a
points.
bear.
I can't even get angry.
We're all tuckered out.
At this point, have you helped up Leona?
Oh yeah.
She looks up. She wakes up and looks around. She's like, yeah. I did it again, didn't I?
You
I did it. I did it. I kicked his. Oh, that was your brother, huh?
Stop.
With grace and love and
Shut up.
condolences
Shut up.
and lots of explosives. That was. If you gotta go, that's the way. That's the way I want to go.
Can you shut up?
I don't know, I kind of
Yeah.
like her now.
Do it. Shut up.
Fine. I'll just be
Tensions
thinking
are
of
high.
stuff.
We're all tired. Let's make our way back to camp where we can rest. We're all tired. Let's go. And we're gonna. Does Dora remember the way to go?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
marks and things. Pretty easy for you to know. You realize that there were marks made by Dawn to get back to that rift.
Cool beans.
And so yeah, you start walking as Leona comes up to Julius. So what's the plan now? We're gonna stay with these guys?
Yeah.
Sound a little more thrilled.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to feel guilty. I mean, he was a bad guy, and you did what you got to do. You know, and it's just it's just the way it is. Sometimes you lose a brother, sometimes you gain a brother. But I guess at this point, it's not going to be gaining any more brothers. But just probably losing them at this point. But yeah, still. Yeah, I'll follow you around. At least a little bit longer. Makes it interesting. And so yeah,
Should
from the
speak
back.
at funerals.
What's that?
The owner should speak at funerals. So respectful.
There you go. Needle pointed on a pillow. You lose some, you gain some, but you're probably not going to gain some anymore. Just lose them. That's good.
I'm so sorry.
You're just gonna lose them.
Condolences. Condolences.
I believe you.
And she puts her things on her back and she just keeps walking out. As she's walking, you can see her. She's got like a journal out. And she's like making little sketches and that kind of thing. So it's gonna keep her quiet for a while.
Just
like
little
Kid crayons.
pieces.
It's like a kid on the way on the like a road trip, just like keep her busy.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at the,
Oh, yeah.
sights and scenes.
Yeah, definitely ADHD. So.
So as we're walking back, I want to look over where we saw the creatures to the side. Are they still?
Do a perception or an investigation.
And where do we see these creatures?
Further away.
Like further
They
past.
were in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On a
they were in the
big ass
distance,
mountain.
like on top of the
Yeah.
mountain.
And this was through a vision we saw them?
I think we just saw
No,
it.
we saw
walking
them far
up
away.
to Dahl and we saw them off in the distance,
Yeah.
walking up the mountains.
So you said perception?
Perception or investigation.
Yeah. We're gonna go with perception.
Okay.
9.
There's echoes of stuff. You can definitely hear some of the rock beings running around. But they're just the small ones that you step on. But other than that, nothing really. Anybody else?
I'd like to look back to where those, because we're gonna have to fight those things eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So I would very much like to glance and look back, see what I can find.
Investigation or perception?
Definitely perception. That's a wisdom skill. That's gonna be 14.
14. Pretty far off in the distance. It'll take you an extra time to get over there. There seems to be something glinting somewhere over there in that direction.
Probably big ass sword on their back. If I had to guess. Okay. We're still gonna head back. We gotta rest.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else you guys are doing on the walk back?
I'm just gonna keep staring that way. So even though we're walking this way, my head's pointed the other way.
At the mention
Sort
of
of
orcs,
decking.
Yep.
I'm going to very solemnly recount the orcs of my village.
Yeah.
So whatever knowledge Kashara would have about how she cohabited with the orcs in her village, she's just gonna really not want to share the information because it reminds her of home, but share it for the good of the party.
Do a history check with advantage. You're going to know a lot already about this, so let's see if you remember some of the extra bits.
The specifics.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So the things that she's talking about with the orcs, very humanoid, slightly taller than humans, very muscular, very tribe-like, but really just solid people.
Big on
If they're for you, they're for you.
Yeah.
And if they're not for you, then you're probably gonna die. And they respected your you and your tribe's tenacity and strength, and some of your attitude definitely comes from hanging around some of these orcs for a while. You would also know that the ones that were outside the mountain, because right now the borderline between the mountain and the plains of where you're at in the north area, it's wooded areas. It's winter. Anyways, so they ride wolves. Wargs? Wargs? Very good, wargs. Big, huge wolves. And then inside the mountains, sometimes they're running around those things, but for the most part, they walk around. However, when you look back and you start thinking about them, there's parts of their culture and parts of their, how they live their lives that, you were living your life like them, and you start having a hard time distinguishing between what was your culture and what was their culture. Was that you that influenced them, or was it them that influenced you? And how long did you spend with those orcs? It was a long time, but it's kind of hard to remember everything. That's it. Here is a picture of what they would look like. Going past this one.
This is my normal orc people's.
Yep. And here is them on a ward. You remember them doing this?
Oh, he's so cute.
Very noble
I
people.
love their hats.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love the paint job. I like the definition of the muscles. Amazing.
Yeah. This is not what you guys saw.
No.
No.
That's a big ass bed.
Isn't that
Yeah.
great? So great.
They need big bows. Little ones would snap under their massive muscles.
Wrinkling arms.
Yeah, so you guys continue walking as she's just talking about this. You see Kashara seems to be like trailing off a little bit here and there in the middle of her conversations. Yeah,
Trailing off how?
lost in thought as you're thinking about things.
So she doesn't seem like she's okay.
Gonna do another prophecy? No.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Please, God, no.
No. But you remember the prophecy. Did you want to say it out loud again?
No, we don't need a reminder. That's cool.
The prophecy that Kashara said?
Mhm.
The 5 go in, 4 go out, or whatever one?
Mhm.
Lost for all eternity.
Mhm.
The veil.
No, she's not going to be saying that.
Okay. All right.
Smart.
We don't need
Just
to
wondering.
I choose not to say that.
Okay. And in the back of your mind, you keep thinking about it, and you're like, that
We're all,
was
we're all thinking about it in the back of our
That was
I
not.
have
Except for
something.
Julius, he doesn't know.
But-
Julius doesn't know this. We didn't include Julius in
Gotta wait
anything.
for us to rest before I act on that.
Yeah. So after all this walking, there are a few moments where you have to stop because you do see some of these larger, beholder-looking things running around. But because you want to get out of this place, you're very quiet and kind of calm, and so they kind of pass on. You don't see any more of the orc things running around, but every once in a while you do find like something shining off in the distance that you can imagine might be like a shield or a sword or something in that kind of direction.
Where's the light coming from? Is it like a mock of the sun that pierces through the
There's
veil
a red
mountains?
sun.
There are
Is there a red
luminescence inside of the dwarven caves anyways in
Yeah.
general, but in the veil it's the same light sources, but it's got these red tinges. Anything
But
with
it's evil.
anything that has to do with light
It's evil.
is always soaked in this redness.
Okay,
Evil.
thank you.
Evil light.
Light can't be evil.
It's evil.
After a time,
Mhm.
you get closer and closer to the rift, and you can see it very, very clearly at this point. It's only about 10, 15 feet away.
Why do you? Why,
I don't like
why
how
are
you
so
said that.
particular?
I don't like how you said that, Tom.
Go ahead and do a perception checks.
Visual?
Yes. Based off of visuals.
Ooh.
Cats have really good
Or
eyes.
sound.
Cats have really good ears.
Yeah.
Advantage.
No.
18.
18. Yeah, you would actually do it with advantage for you.
Dirty 20.
He gets
You're behind Xanadar, and so you see it.
Dirty 20.
You're also behind Xanadar, so you see it.
Natural 20.
You're standing next to Xanadar, so you see it.
12.
You're in front of Xanadar, you're not seeing anything.
I lost in thought.
19. So the first person who would naturally feel what's going on is that you would feel it first, because your companion there is shaking, like her whole body is shaking, almost like she's ready to have a fit. The rest of everybody else sees her visibly shaking, and her body seems to be like she's having a hard time. The closer and closer you're getting to the veil, to the rift, the more she seems to be having this fit.
I'm gonna swing her off my back and set her on the ground.
As you do, she looks up at the opening and she says, "I can't go. I can't get closer. I can feel myself. I'm fading.
Do you want to go back?
I guess I can make it back. I can."
Can I just ask the history of this curse? Like how, who, what, where, when?
Are you asking her?
Yes.
It was a long time ago. I barely remember it myself. I was a new thief, and I stole from someone who I shouldn't have.
Does it make you special? Go on.
And they cursed me with long life. And I thought it was funny, of all the things to curse someone with. But it really is a curse. You see all your friends die. You see everybody around you die, and as being a child, no one ever takes you seriously. It has its advantages, but it has more of its disadvantages. I wanted to drink in a bar for years, and I can't do it. They always kick me out. I'm old enough to be their great-great-grandmother, and Still can't do it.
Do you remember who this person was that you tricked?
Not anymore. I hunted him down for a couple of years, but I have nothing there. You see her, she's kind of looking outside. Who wants to roll a d4 for me? Let's see if she's going to go for it or if she's going to stay behind. Evens, she goes. Odds.
Even.
Maybe I just need to push past this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe it's just one of those things that it's hard when you begin, but maybe it gets easier on the other side.
Okay.
She's gonna turn into dust.
Yep.
Immediately.
Like we're gonna carry her.
Do we have something that can like diagnose? I don't.
Is everybody going to start walking?
Yep.
All right. You start walking towards the slice in the veil. As you do, you're holding August's shard. You're holding the one that is partial shard. With August's shard, you just go straight through. No issues, no problems.
Uh-oh. Try to go first.
You get closer, and you're having a harder time pushing through as well. You can do it, but there's a resistance.
I'm gonna stop.
Oh, yeah.
Back up. You all go first. There's a.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna-
I have a feeling that this is gonna be like that one that we found, where if we get too close, it's gonna bounce back. So, just theory here. What if we leave Cora with the this piece of the shard here, and maybe like a guard dog bear thing?
Guard dog bear.
With-
Am I a guard dog bear?
Well, like no, not you.
I didn't know you were anymore.
Am I going to be
No,
left
like
behind?
you could like summon one of your little guard dog bear things and like leave it with her.
I misunderstood entirely.
I just
You've been kicked out. You've been off the island.
You're leaving. Goodbye. You've been
Goodbye.
evicted. I just worry, like if we're on a mountain and we get boomed, I don't think it really matters what direction it goes. As you're going down a mountain, avalanche effect, and
I worry that Koa, alone, even with one of Xanadar's beasts, will be a target.
I know that's.
If you feel like it's somehow in danger, I don't know all the specifics, but you could just send it back to the other dwarf. They seem to be able to keep it for a while.
But then we have to go all the way back. I'm tired.
Perception check.
All of it?
I'm not in the veil anymore.
With advantage.
Thank
Do I still make it?
Morin.
I stepped down.
You do it just a regular
Regular?
roll.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You hear it.
That's
19.
You hear it.
13.
Nope.
25.
25. Oh, actually, it makes more sense that you would see it because you're
Okay.
facing the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So as you're looking on the outside, you're breathing a little heavy, a little lighter now.
Yeah.
It feels good to be in like regular color instead of being in red
Yeah.
all the time. Which Virgil I would feel like would really hate the fact that he just looks red.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
He's-
He puts a lot of effort in
He
the way
does.
he looks.
He does. He's
He
monochrome.
throws
It's
it up.
washing him
Yeah.
out. He hates
Yeah.
it. His hair looks bad.
There you go.
He wants to go home.
And so he's outside, he's like, oh, this is so much better. And as you look back, in the background, you see part of the mountain rock area move.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say something like that to me. That's awesome.
And so you see it and you're like, I'm not sure I saw that correctly. Because it's a big piece of rock.
Mountain.
It's a big piece of stuff that's over there. Can't be right. But the people inside the veil, not the two of you two, but you two, hear it as well. And you also hear.
Charming.
Excellent.
Time to go.
Go, everyone in, everyone in.
I just grab Cora and I'm gonna run through with
Oh.
her.
Excellent. Cora kind of gives a little yelp as you grab a hold of her and you start running. You're not feeling any kind of resistance. But as you hit the entrance to the veil, you feel her pass through you
Oh.
as you end up in the non-veil version. And as you look back, you see that she is just spirit at this point, holding on.
You ate her
pressing
body!
her
Now you're eating bodies!
against
problem.
the veil wall, and
That's
she's
so
not
not
able to
good.
pass through.
I'm gonna reach
You guys
back
remember
for
the
her.
end of Wreck-It Ralph?
She does look younger,
Okay.
because what you're staring at this point is her spirit,
Soul, yeah.
but her
Younger heart.
spirit is stuck. She can't get back.
Put her in the shard?
I'm not sucking her into a shard.
That's the hell.
No, that's not a serious
We're not
thing.
eating
Spirit's gonna be
people with
turned
our
into a centipede
Pokeball.
That's
if you
not
don't.
a, that was why I was making this.
I'm just gonna collect souls. I'm the Grim Reaper now.
You have not gone through yet.
Nope, I'm waiting for everyone else to go through. I want to do the last.
Okay. Who else is going to be running through? This thing hasn't
Yeah, I'll
quite
go
noticed
through.
you
Yeah,
yet.
I'm shouting go.
Yeah, I'm just following the lead.
Okay, so everybody now has gone through. Cora is still on the other side. You see that her spirit seems to have these little dust motes, things that are kind of floating around her as she's
Similar to
standing
what I
at the
saw
sign.
on my shard.
It is very similar to that.
That's so weird, Tom.
As she's looking back, and you see that she's gaining more and more strength in her spirit form, looking younger and younger, the way that you remember her, the way she sees herself, right? And so she's looking off, and she looks at you and says, "You just gotta go. Just have. I've got nothing left."
I'm gonna go up to her. I'm going to. Door's not a man to waste time. So he's going to go and he's going to clasp her by the arm and like the arm shake if I can. Kind of like make the motion. Morden be with you, and we will be back.
And as she says it, she says, "Morden be with you," and she clasps hands,
Mm-hmm.
and she screams out as she gets sucked into the shard.
I fucking knew it!
What the fuck, Tom?
You ate her.
He's gonna become a villain! You're writing his villain origin story as you speak!
No! We see this from the other
That is
side.
so
See her?
fucked up! Holy shit!
You just had to go and touch her!
I had to be sentimental.
I was really hoping you wouldn't touch her.
You liar! You wanted
I
to
was
have
really
it!
hoping you were gonna touch her.
As soon as you said the dust motes start flying off her, I knew some shady shit was up.
Yep. And so she's gone. As soon as she screams, you hear
Can
the
we hear
thing
through
off.
the veil or only see?
Right now it's open, so you can see through it on both sides.
Can we hear though?
Yeah, you can hear
Oh.
noise.
See Dora's look of horror.
Yeah, yeah.
Shock.
He's
and
right
just-
there in the doorway.
I'm gonna go grab Dora because I'm afraid he's gonna have a breakdown on the other side.
Can he break
Come
the
on,
shard
Dora.
through is the question though?
I'm gonna
We're
try. I'm
gonna
gonna try and
see-
walk through. I'm gonna try and walk through. Still shocked. Still disbelieved. Dora's gonna try and go through.
As you go through, it's like you're pressing through something, but it's not too terrible difficult. But you do feel that something is trying to keep this in the shard or in the veil, and you pass through. As you do, the dust motes seem to be taking on a little bit more color, and as they do, you realize that when they get within maybe 5 feet of the shard, they actually materialize, and you realize now that someone else is sucked into the shard. These are souls that are making their way over, making the shard more and more corporeal. The more that these dust motes souls make their way into that shard, the more it becomes a real object. The easier it is to carry.
I hate that.
Sacrificing people
I hate
on the
that.
other side.
Yep. With his little weird creation majiggies thingies that he.
In the mountain.
Yep.
We gotta go kill Dwarf Jesus.
So for just a moment, as Dora's through, he's just like shock and horror on his face.
Shara's right there with you because she just. She doesn't like watching people die.
Okay, how long are we gonna stand here? She's dead, we gotta move on. We have a fucking job to do. She wasn't gonna come back anyway. In my opinion, that's way nicer than an eternity afterlife stuck in the
We
fucking
don't know what
veil.
happens in the shard.
Yeah, well, we aren't ever gonna know unless you're volunteering to find out. I say we should go, though.
That's a good point.
Damn it all to hell! And Dora's gonna storm off back to the village.
All right. Are you guys gonna leave the rip open?
No.
I'm not closing it. I can't let them know I have the shard. I'm
You wanna
walking
try
away.
and use
I
your
was-
claws
that's-
to
yeah.
like sew
Would
it
you
back
like to?
together?
Yes.
I feel like I came really close.
I was debating something, right?
I was like,
So, where are the two of you in comparison to her? Are you standing next to her? Or are you
I
guys
would be
walking
kind
off?
of like by a door, just like.
Immediately by the like within 10 feet of
Yeah.
the rift.
Do a history check with disadvantage.
That's my least favorite word.
Disadvantage.
History check.
Oh no, excuse me. Yes. Intelligence
Oh, there it
check.
is. Okay, it wouldn't like scroll up for me.
No, excuse me. My least favorite word is strength saving throw.
Funny, my dex saving throw.
You are not gonna believe this. I just rolled 2 natural 20s.
Okay.
I love this game. I love this game.
Double crits.
I did not want to say this now, but all right. Here
Well,
it
you
comes.
have to now. The dice.
I gotta do it. The dice.
sad.
Have, the dice have decided.
Dice
taking
have
a
actually very
picture of
nice
that.
dice.
Dice have spoken.
Wow. And with 2 natural 20s, I don't have a choice. Okay.
Do it.
That's
drop.
fucking
More drop.
crazy.
You've been trying to figure out how to use these things for a while, and it's been bugging the heck out of you. You've been thinking about different things. You've been like concentrating. You know you have the ability, and your nails somehow have this ability. And as you're staring at it and you're getting your hands up, you hear in the back of your mind. Now remember, Kashara, all you need to do is focus. We've been through this before. If you don't get it right, we're going to have to punish you again. Now do it again. Your hair stands up on the back of your head. Your whole body is frozen. You have no idea who this voice is. It's cold. It's calculating. But it jogs the memory. You can now slice. Because you've already done it numerous times before. You can close the veil if you like.
That's so fucking cool. Okay, so she's gonna close it, but now who is talking to me? It doesn't sound like the princess. It doesn't sound like a family member.
This is a memory.
Who the fuck taught you to rip into the veil before this
Does it
happened?
sound like
Grandpa's
Char's
a villain.
Saloon at all?
No.
Like, not even the faintest.
It's like a hardcore repressed memory.
Yeah.
What
Like
trauma?
male or
You
female
have so
voice?
much trauma
voice.
in your
Male voice.
backstory. Like, where is this from?
If you had to place the voice as far, it's a male voice, very calm, but cruelly so. Probably 20s, 30s, human, most likely.
That's
freaking
terrible.
humans. Hate 'em.
Just for fun,
Yeah.
what was your backstory about your origin again?
That her entire family got skinned alive.
Yep.
Is this a poacher? That time.
Didn't sound like
My
a picture.
my question is, when
did
you
the
were talking
skin?
about the orbs.
That's what I was like.
It
Is it someone that made me
seemed-
skin my family?
Oh my
Like,
god. But like it seemed like you couldn't really remember, so now I'm wondering how much of your backstory do you actually remember correctly? Are there gaps that you're forgetting? Oh, Tom!
When you murdered your family? You
But
were
why
the
would it-
villain all along.
Why would a human be up in a tabaxi orc country?
It's a great question, Kashara.
Why would?
It's a really great question.
These are great questions.
These are great, great.
But
million
everybody
dollar
sees
questions.
as she just goes up, puts her hand on it.
Well, and I know in my backstory, like I said, that the humans were the ones that came and
Mhm.
skinned all of them. So
Yeah.
did they like?
That's why we don't put gaps in years in the backstory. We do year by year recounts.
Do a another history check with advantage because you're trying to recall the skinning, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 19, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you're like, how much of my backstory do I actually remember, my history? And they're like, no, I remember. You remember, like, you saw the skins
Yeah.
themselves, like, on a rack.
Yeah.
Like, there was no guessing about that. Like, you vividly remember that. Roll another d20 at disadvantage.
Put them there.
Add anything to it?
Nope.
9.
You see the rack, you see the skins. There's something else that you're not catching. The location. The location doesn't seem right, but you can't put your finger on it. The rack. The skins. You were absolutely right. The humans came and they skinned your people, and yeah, you know who you are.
Oh, Tom.
I've never been more confused.
Oh, Tom.
Horrendous.
I close the veil. And you just see like this look of existential crisis on Kishara's face.
We're all having a rough time.
How am I gonna put this in words in my notes?
WTF, question mark, question mark,
Right?
question mark.
Oh, this is so great.
Big letters scrawled.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good thing getting 2 natural points.
Okay. The
No.
door is now shut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to go. So this might be. This will make sense. I would like to go to the Duragar General Store, please.
Ah, very nice.
Store.
So you guys make your way back. It takes a while to get back there. By the way, you left an item right at the entrance. Are you
I
going
will
to
grab
collect that item?
I will collect that because it's a sentimental value.
Oh, yeah. You're offering.
Yeah. And it came true. I mean, he was there. He was alive.
I'm
And
so
he's still
happy.
alive.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
Uh-huh.
0 hands, but he's still alive.
Touch wound.
Yeah, and so you start walking back. It doesn't take you too long, and eventually you get back to the Duragar city. As you do walk back into the city, some of the Duragar were up waiting for you to come back in, and they're relieved to see that you're all back together.
Wow.
And so in Dwarvish, he calls out. He says, "Good hunting."
Hunting. Much has transpired. My men, the 2 I left with you, are they okay? Are they recovering?
Yes, they are recovering quite well. One is not going to be walking out just yet, but he is quite recovering.
Good to hear. We met with the protector, Dolan. He is well. He continues his vigil. You are protected.
Oh, we will continue to lay offerings at the stone.
Speaking of offerings, I can pay for them. I require 10 gold pieces worth of incense.
Incense, absolutely. We definitely have some incense. And he calls out for one of the boys who's next to him. Yes. And he goes off and runs and goes grab some stuff from the little general store.
Okay.
It's a very small village, so they have their general store is extremely general.
Yeah.
They have a few items in there, mostly stuff for like
The
foraging.
the necessities. You got your ale, your beef jerky, your religious stuff. Bare necessities.
That's it.
That's right.
all you need.
And mining equipment.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bare necessity.
There it is. That's everything. But yeah, so you guys go back into town. Are you guys going to rest in town? You know this specific tribe, and they have like places for you to stay. You've stayed in these places before, especially during like the incursion of what was happening before.
This is the front line.
Yeah, exactly. And so they're more than willing to take you in, especially since you're the last of your tribe.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
So everybody's going to rest?
We must rest. Tomorrow, we go to the capital. I'm going to commune to my god, ask for a boon.
I have a couple of things I'd like to do once I see everyone is asleep.
I have
Spooky
one
indeed.
thing, but it's not really important. It's just something I want to note
Okay.
before sleep. Where are we sleeping?
The hotel.
Actually, it's in the backs of like people's
It's
homes.
in the back of the general
So like
store.
individual like people's homes, they have like a spare room kind of an idea, and they just have spare rooms for every one of you guys.
Okay.
So we're all in separate rooms.
All in separate
perfect.
houses.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. We're all doing shady
We're not,
shit
we're, not,
now.
we're, not, we're not sleeping in a huddle like we normally do.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you guys. I'm not sleeping next to you. God. Before Virgil
I'm a pack
sleeps.
animal, so I'm gonna be like,
Casey,
who am I bunking with?
Who's my cuddle buddy? Which one of you Duragar is gonna share the bed
Pendleton's
with
not
me?
here.
Pendleton's gone.
normally I would, but I need my space.
Yeah.
We're doing shady shit. Don't worry about it. I want to pull out a little like black leather-bound notebook and start flipping through it. And the notebook is full of names written in 2 different colors. And I want to flip to the first open page, like the first blank page. And in black ink, I just want to write August's name, and then close it and put it away. That is all.
Very nice. Very nice.
One of the black ink represents the people that Virgil has killed. The other colored ink is not really important, but
I have a feeling I know what the red.
Book of
I don't know what you're
Jobs.
talking about.
And there's someone's name I know who's in that book.
It's on the first page, Tom. In bright red ink. But yeah, that's all. That's all I want to do.
I'm going to first start my evening by phoning my besties. Hey girl, hey.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I need y'all to be like straight with me because I don't like this, whatever's going on, being used as a fucking telephone.
So fucking real of you.
If y'all could just, love you, help me figure this out. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, please respond back. Bye.
So you're talking to your spirits.
No, my Shard Saloon.
Oh.
The gods.
My Hey Girl Haze.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey, hey, besties.
Hey bestie.
Roll religion. Just a regular roll, because they're paying attention to you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
we're besties, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We just don't know how busy they are.
That's a natural one.
As a consequence, you get Char.
How's it going?
Actually, it's exactly what I was thinking.
Saloon doesn't answer. Shar does.
Yeah. You get the sense that Shar is specifically looking after you and listening to you, and she doesn't want anything to do with you.
What up, bitch?
You get the point that she could respond.
She's like,
She's choosing not to.
That
Listen,
seems like not my problem.
bitch! I hear you up there.
You get such
I
a
hear
voicemail.
the sighing and the contempt up there. Tell me why I'm fucking talking in my sleep. Do it! Do it! Do it!
Do it! Do it! Or else I don't know why, but do it.
Actually, you're gonna get a response.
Oh, it's probably not gonna be a great one though.
Shar herself appears before you, and it's so sudden
Been
and
there.
so aggressive that it takes you back. Like it actually like
Kill us one day.
just kind of scares the hell out of you. She makes herself visible in front of you, walks straight up to you, and says, "We don't know."
Sick.
You get it?
That's
We
all I
don't-
was asking for. You don't gotta be a fucking bitch about it, okay?
We don't know where you're getting
Okay.
these visions.
I was nice. I said, hey girl, hey, love you. Tell me why I'm getting used as a telephone. You're the one who decided to be super bitchy and be like,
Preach.
and
Preach.
then when I
Preach.
say, tell me again, you're like, yeah. So,
How badly do you want to know?
just, are you asking? Cause, yeah.
She's asking you. She's asking.
Oh, so loaded fucking
Shar is asking you,
Well,
how
I fucking
bad?
asked the question, didn't I?
Give me your hand. And you take it. And she sees your eyes. Your eyes are just locked in on each other. And it takes you a moment to realize the first thing you smell is burning flesh.
Oh boy.
But there's this contest of wills happening at this moment. So go ahead and roll a d20 and see if you flinch.
Don't.
It's a contested
Natural 20!
Oh my god.
roll. You feel it burning into your hands, and you're not going to give her the satisfaction.
I said, tell me, bitch!
And as she does, you feel it like this rage of fire in your hand, and then right when you think you're going to break, she lets go, and she looks at you and just smiles.
I hate her.
I'm a bitch,
You are
slap
one
that
of my
smile off.
favorites.
Thanks! That's so nice!
Overall, Char just wants someone who's not going to kiss her ass.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly right.
none of us, because we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do that.
Now, the next time you get one of these visions, we'll be able to trace it and figure out where it's coming from. And you'll know when they're trying to communicate with you.
Okay. Wait, they?
That's my question. Who the fuck is they?
We'll find them out.
Wait a minute.
And then she just turns and
Wait a
it's
minute.
gone.
Wait a minute.
The
Wait
poor
a minute.
Durgar who had to
Wait a
lend
minute.
out their home to Kashara.
oh yeah,
Screaming.
just sitting there eating stuff, and they're like,
Just
and they're like whispering Durgar to each other. You
go
can't
check
stay there
on her.
anymore.
No, you go check on her.
That's fine. I'll
You go to somebody else's house.
I'll go find Xanadar and we'll go pack
in the
up
pile.
together. Yeah.
Do you
So-
look at what's happened to your hand?
Yes.
She has burned into your hand the symbol of Shar.
Oh!
So on your palm is now this symbol burned in.
Beautiful. What does it look like?
I think Shar's is eyes with a bunch of
Yeah.
stars over the top of them, I believe.
I
Right?
think.
And then the
If it's
other.
not that, it's similar.
I'm pushing for class. I'm sorry, but this might just be me being stupid, and maybe I missed something completely out of character. I thought the visions were coming from Saloon and Shar. Are you telling me that they're not?
That's what you've just learned.
I don't like this fact, Tom. Where are they coming
Who's
from?
talking to Dom?
Who? Literally, that's my fucking question.
Isn't that a great
because
question?
if Saloon and Shar said that's why I was under the impression that they were coming from them,
that's
but
cool.
now they're not? What? Who's in Dom's head? Tom, I don't like this game.
So the question becomes, what is Saloon and Shar's
Why are
role?
they here? Why are they here?
Yeah.
Why are they
And
here?
the more we learn, the less I think they know. They don't know what the
They
fuck is
don't know
going on.
shit.
They lost their
Well, remember, a
memories.
lot of their memories are
I remember
locked
that.
away because they are intentionally keeping themselves separate so that this doesn't happen.
Which I hate. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
So where is
They.
where
I don't think we can trust any other prophecy we get now that we know.
No.
If
it's
Kashar
not
Shar
coming
shares
from
them.
them. It's
Yeah.
not coming from Shar.
I
It's
didn't
not
trust
coming
them
from
before.
Saloon.
Who the fuck is...
Who's
I didn't
talking
like
to you?
them from the beginning. Didn't I say what if those prophecies are bullshit? Do you remember me talking to you
remember
about that? What the fuck? Okay.
Well, everything that they've said has come true. As a matter of
They're
fact,
real. Yeah.
4 go in, or 5 go in, 4 come out,
August is dead.
one more.
and 1 to
Y'all
walk
win.
in eternity inside the veil.
Only one.
Only
Or
one.
dead,
Yeah.
His is dead.
which is so sad.
It is
Yeah.
horrible.
Well, and she wasn't part of the core.
I
Yeah.
do. Obviously, the prophecies are legit.
Yeah.
But what if they're pushing us towards an agenda that we didn't sign up to follow? That's my question. Who
Well,
the fuck is feeding them to us?
Now you have an anchor
I don't
to
like
figure
it.
out. Well, they can do some investigating and trying to figure out
Yeah.
where it's coming from.
Great.
They
Well,
wiretapped our phones.
They did.
Yeah.
They wiretapped.
They really
your,
did.
Your,
They really
your
did.
brainstem.
What's everybody else going to be doing while
Oh,
they're
I have
enjoying?
one more thing.
Oh,
Rolling,
yes.
screaming, crying, throwing out.
I am going to, now that I've, dealt with them, I'm going to, in my room, practice making slashes into the veil.
Oh, that's
and
great.
as I'm doing, slashing and closing. Slashing
Every
and
time I
closing.
sleep next to one of you freaks, the mail gets open.
But I want to intentionally channel the thought of that voice that I heard and see if I can, any memory whatsoever, uncover anything.
Roll a history check, just a regular roll. Every time you do it, you realize you've practiced this
Yeah.
over and over.
It's like writing a
Oh, that's
Giving
Over.
like Red Room Russian super
Oh,
agent.
9. I know, secret agent.
Yeah.
Is she
Yeah.
Uh,
Brainwashing.
The best that you can do is you're practicing, and you can hear just vague praises, like "well done," now close it, kind of a thing. You're not hearing words; you're just having this memory of this praise coming from the same individual. And the last thing, I'll let you decide: mouth or head.
What?
Head.
While you're doing this, you can feel somebody putting their hand on your head, kind of giving you scratching on the
What
back
was
of
the
your head.
mouth option? I don't like what you said, Tom.
As they're just, well done, Kashara. Well done. And they kind of just,
Was I enjoying it?
the
What's
feeling
the
that you
rating
have
of the
is
show?
equal parts revulsion, like don't touch me, and equal parts I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing this right.
Ah, I thought my backstory was gross.
We
I didn't know this was my
I
backstory.
shouldn't have left gaps. I don't know what to tell you.
we gotta
Learn your lesson.
after this we gotta pause the shark quest and we gotta go hunt down
This
the person
asshole.
from Kashara's
Some
house.
This
weird
asshole.
pervert
Some
who's
weird
like
cat
some
pervert.
weird manipulating.
Cat
the
Yeah, cat furry
barbarian.
pervert that we have to go kill.
And that's fun.
No, I hate it.
Top of our shit list.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
excited.
gonna end
The
up
budget-
Cat furry guy,
falling asleep
the
while
princess.
doing it.
Remind me later on if you want to try to figure out what was in your mouth.
I choose to believe it was candy and nothing else. You were being
Come on, guys.
trained and it was a
Obviously, you're
treat.
thinking too gross. Get your minds out of together. It was obviously like
You
a
can
muzzle
taste
or
something.
something.
You can
Oh, never
taste
mind. There's a
something.
taste.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
taste.
leave. Is it salty?
Nope, no salt.
Salty.
Not salty.
Probably
Definitely
what
not
we're thinking.
taffy.
It's probably not what you're thinking, but you can guess.
Okay.
So yeah,
Like a
so
gag or
guys.
something. Or
No.
like a...
the more you do it, the easier it becomes. You can do this as a bonus action if you have to in a combat.
That is so
Swag.
fucking stacked, bro.
Okay, so she's gonna fall asleep too. Like doing
Just sitting there.
Oh, great. Please
Falls
close them
asleep
all.
with
One
like,
open.
That's kind of what I'm like. I kind of want Tom to.
30 crabs just flying alone. The city's destroyed.
We wake up dead.
Well done, Kashara. Well done.
Oh, I hate that so much. It's just it makes me
It's
feel
just
so
like
weird.
icky, gross vibes.
Icky,
Like,
gross.
Ooh.
Death penalty.
You really are the best one.
Yeah.
Death penalty, death penalty, death penalty, death penalty.
Okay, moving on. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
You're journaling.
Yeah, journaling.
One name.
One single name.
So, Mr. Tom,
Yes.
with level 7, I have obtained 4th level spells.
Nice.
As I think it's just me right now. I'm only full
Just
caster.
you.
You're a full caster, but you've diversified.
Yep.
So I have 4th level spells.
Yep.
And
22.
I've taken divination,
Nice.
which allows me to take 25 gold pieces of offerings, and I choose the 10 gold pieces of incense that I got. It also has to be 25 gold pieces of offering appropriate to my religion, so for the remaining 15, I offer up my warhammer to cast divination.
Wow.
Okay.
So your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god's servants. I choose Moradin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The
Okay.
reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen, and it doesn't take into account any circumstances that might change the outcome, like the loss or gain of a companion.
Okay. So I have to tell you something true that's going to happen in the next 7 days.
Yes, but I get to ask a question that has to be about that question.
You're gonna
But you
take
can
a
be
shit.
as cryptic as you want.
Got it.
So, as I'm laying out my offerings,
Never anything
7
else.
days. Gotcha.
I'm laying out my
7
offerings.
days is a long time. Go
Look
ahead.
at what we've done in one.
I know.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay, I'm asking about tomorrow.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm gonna lay out my incense. I'm gonna lay out my warhammer, and as I'm doing the prayers, I imagine it just like fizzles up into radiant light. Morden, I need your help. How do we get the other half of the shard? Give me your guidance.
Great question.
Of all the questions you could have asked.
We're plotters, Tom.
We're just poking into his plot today. We're digging
Fuck your
in there.
plot!
No one else dies today.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Right when you ask the question,
Mm-hmm.
there's a nagging feeling that you have that you already know the answer to that question. So I'm going to give you a chance to not waste your spell
Oh my
and
god, but
everything
we
else.
don't know. Like, we have the answer, but we don't have the answer, you understand?
Yeah. So this is a chance to not waste a spell and ask something different. So go ahead and roll for it's just going to be luck, really.
Make a look.
We're gonna do a medium roll.
So yeah, let's-
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll just a regular d20.
5.
It's exactly what I rolled.
Oh my god, what is
fucking
I'm
happening?
not joking. It's exactly what I rolled.
Oh my god.
How
What is
close
going
were you gonna
on
get to it?
tonight?
Golly.
Who, is this our...
Okay,
This or
so
that?
this is
Can
like
I
how
ask
cryptic
you to
was the answer going to be. So you rolled exactly the same thing I rolled, so you're going to get the exact answer. The exact answer is there's
Finally.
only one thing that you need in order to create the shard in your hand to make it fully corporeal. It's the souls of the sacrificed. That's why all the little motes are making their way inside the shard, because whoever's sacrificing them at that end, they're all making their way here, making it more corporeal. That's what happened when you guys were in the pirate place. All those souls were feeding the
Yeah.
real one, and as soon as it manifested, it was a race to find out how to get to it.
Yeah.
Well, you already have it, which means the more that he sacrifices it, the more it becomes corporeal.
You just
So-
told Dor we have to do nothing.
So yeah,
Or
so the feeling,
Sacrifice people.
so the
Yeah,
feeling you
which
get
is
is, if you allow him, whoever is up at the top, sacrificing his
We
lives,
can win by default.
you can just
can
let
just
just
leave.
let him continue because they don't know where it's at.
But if it's only half, you only have half a shard, correct?
Yeah.
But it becomes the full shard.
As he
sacrifices
sacrifices more and more orcs, more and more dwarves,
So he doesn't have another
No.
half where he's
No.
at.
They're coming into this shit.
which we misunderstood.
Yeah.
What a great plan. Let's leave.
Let's leave.
So
Doors
technically
are
it's true. Technically it's true. However, there might be some other things happening that would be negative outcomes that you're not really sure about.
Obvious negative outcome: monster of orcs under the command of a racist.
Yes, that is a perfect
That's
example
an immediate
of.
consequence.
That seems
Well,
like
remember-
not my problem.
So take yourselves back to the pirate cave.
Mm-hmm.
What happened as soon as the shard was fully poured?
Oh my god, it ripped a hole in the veil. A
It
big
ripped
one.
a hole.
massive one.
A hole in the veil, and what was coming through that hole?
A
The big scary
squid.
monsters.
The big, ugly,
A
scary
big
things
squid.
that all knew the hole was going to be
They were
taking
waiting
place
for it
there.
to open.
Was
That's
this
right.
the one that was
Shit.
in the undersea castle? Was that what we fought the high?
No,
No,
this
that
was
was in-
it when Talia died.
When Talia died,
When we
at
fought the pirate guy.
the pirate inside
Well, I
the
know
cave.
the pirate guy, but I'm getting my ones confused.
So it ripped a hole. Big,
the
huge,
squid.
massive things started coming through. You guys lit stuff
Oh,
on
we were on
fire.
an island for the
Yes.
pirate guy.
Crushed
Okay.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then the real one appeared underwater, way down there with the Tritons.
Yeah.
The pirate one
And
is where
then-
we got our original shard,
So,
Yes.
right?
Unlike the Pierce
So
of the
I'm
Veil.
thinking of the one that we lost when we were in the castle.
No.
Any
Okay,
big
so our
things
original shard we
watching
got in
me?
the first session. The
No,
one on
yeah,
the pirate
in-
island was the one we were chasing
You're
forever.
inside-
The princess has.
you're inside of
Is
the.
that the one?
Yeah.
This is right before you go to
So
bed,
it
so
was
you're gonna get it back
so the
tomorrow,
one
right?
on the
Yeah.
island was like the echo of it. We thought it was the real thing, but it was the echo. The real one was under the ocean, and we went to
Okay,
read it.
so
and
I
we
am
fucked
correct.
up. You
Yeah,
are right.
okay,
it was
okay.
the same
Yeah.
shard.
Okay.
You
It
go
just was a
outside
very
and you
long
pierce the
arc.
veil.
Yeah, it was a long arc.
As soon as you do, you see the building and everything still the same way as they were on the other side. You do see the things in the distance, the same as you did
Pierce the
before.
veil.
I'm gonna give you a luck. We're gonna do. Let's do it again.
Same thing.
D20.
Get unlucky. 18.
I got 15. So, again, you see something way off in the distance. They're not walking towards you. They're walking in a different direction.
Okay.
Are we sure that this is the actual shard?
I'm sure.
I don't see why it wouldn't be, but like they're not lining up here.
It's not done yet. They probably,
So,
it's only half.
follow that train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that because we saw on the pirate island there was a shard. It was collecting souls, and as soon as it was done, it like ripped open and the shard flew off.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I don't understand why they wouldn't be lining up
Where would they be lining up?
where the veil is going to open,
Yeah.
which I believe is with the real shard, which is not this. It's wherever Tyrene is.
Rethink that.
Ah! I don't understand, Tom.
What happened last time?
The shard flew off.
Because it was finished.
Yeah.
It cut a hole in the veil.
Yeah.
But were they at the source? Like where you're holding on to?
They're going to where the shard's going to disappear to. So
No,
wherever the
because
shard.
the veil opened where the shard was.
Mm.
It opened on the island.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but there's also a big hole in the Triton place, and that's where they actually had to pick up the shard. So they probably don't even care about the mountain. They want to go. They're thinking ahead because they know we're on it. That's my theory. Is that they're
I'll let you think about it.
We're
Think
out
about
there
what
yet.
happened before. I don't want to give you too much. Just think about what happened before, because history is about to repeat itself.
I'm reading my notes right now.
I just watched a session. I'm trying to remember.
So, you go
this
outside,
over.
and there's nothing
Yeah.
around you. Remember, where you are in comparison to the main capital and everything else, you're at the bottom of the mountain. Like, you're just about to go into the Underdark, basically. And so, the next level up is, like, where your people were at, your town people, and then keeps going up, and eventually, further in and up, you finally get to the capital, and then past the capital, you get to the tops of the mountains. So that's as far as, like, the elevations and stuff are concerned.
The sacrifices are happening on top of the mountain.
On the island with the pirates, was something actually coming out of the portal?
Yes, I have it right here.
What was it?
A giant hole has
Zombie,
opened
right?
up when the hole was finished, and these nasty creatures come out, but are hampered by the giant wall of fire.
Right, because we lit the place on fire.
That's all I
right.
have,
There was
though.
like an army lined up. Okay. I
Yeah.
What kind of things were there?
That's all I have is giant creatures.
Giant creatures.
They were like
That-
undead.
Oh, they were like those little squiddy squid creature things that were like this fucking tall. Remember he showed us the minis for them, and they would
Big,
take up
huge
like
fireball flew out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you guys
they
almost
were,
got
like,
destroyed. They were
caster type things.
powerful, strong, and they all knew where to go.
And then the rift in the tridents was almost identical to
I'm
that,
getting to
in
that
that there
one.
was an army lined up and there was something really massive waiting to come
that was
through.
the one with the Q where they were like coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
You mean like the line of orcs we saw?
Yeah, so I'm trying to understand
Huh?
why
Like
they're
there's a
going
line
where
of
they're going.
Uh-huh.
There's an army we can't see that's just
Well,
lined up
technically-
waiting for where it's going to open at.
But why would it not open here? We have the shard.
The shard's gonna boop over somewhere else as soon as it opens. They want to go to where the shard's going because they have to pick it up for the boss.
But
The
why would they
sacrifices are where it starts, and that's where the first opening shows up.
And then the second
And then
opening
everybody
shows
knows
up.
exactly where the real one is because it shows them.
So we have the
Right,
one
but
that
why would they not come here?
They don't know where it is.
They don't
yet.
know.
Yeah, they don't know where it is yet because it's not full yet. Once
When
the
Remember,
it
sacrifice
even-
is
becomes
done-
full.
Even August couldn't find it when he was even really close to it.
They know where
because
the
of-
sacrifices are happening at because
So they're
that's
gonna
being-
come out there, and
Mm-hmm.
then that shard will fly to this one, and they'll know
It'll
exactly
Which
where
makes
we
it
are.
worse because the best thing to do is wait.
I don't know. My gut is telling me that it's gonna go back to him since he's the one doing the.
But if it is
sacrificing.
exactly as it happened before, the shard that he has will fly to us, and then they'll
Yeah.
know right where we are.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it cuts
Yeah.
open the hole in the world and then it flies
It flies
through
in
it.
the veil to where it is mirrored on the actual world.
Now, if we're not in the veil when it flies into the veil and we have it on the other side,
It'll cut into the veil to get to me.
To get to this one, and then there will be two rifts, and they will one know where we are, and two be able to send an entire army to where we are.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had an army of orcs, where would I send them? To the place I don't know?
They're going.
they're
to
going where
the
it's
people
going to
are
open.
dying. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we can have his army of orcs.
Yeah.
So why haven't you guys seen any orcs down here?
That's what my question is. That's why I'm like, I don't.
You have all the pieces. It's right there. It's
mean-
right in front of you.
They're all in the veil.
They're all on the Vale side. All these big, nasty orcs are in the Vale.
And they're lined up by the sacrificey guy.
we
Yeah.
haven't.
They're just
Ask-
waiting.
Yeah.
The question: what does Tyreen even want? Like, what is his end goal? Is it to collect the shards for the princess, or is it to take over the empire of Tyreen? If he doesn't give a shit, like, what's the point?
Well, remember there was a big caveat in the initial thing, right?
Yeah.
Unknowing of the curse he willed. So he's trying to do something
That he
good
thinks
for
is
the
good.
dwarf.
I
So
think
he's trying
what
to
he
unite the
thinks-
Empire of Tyreen, and he's like a puppet.
Yes, I think what he thinks is, okay, I have the shard, I know it can rip a hole in it, it can bring these orcs out, and somehow that will be better for the dwarves because he's fucking crazy. But what he doesn't know is that somebody is manipulating him like we have all been manipulated into letting the princess know where the shard is, because she doesn't know. She made that very clear, she doesn't know where they are.
She's using this dwarf guy to do the sacrifices as like a homing beacon.
So we have to stop him, or she will know where the shard is.
Mm-hmm.
The only answer is to go up.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go up. Whether we do it on this side or we do it through the veil, we have to go up.
But then
If we go through the veil, we have to go through an army of orcs, so maybe not a great
that's
idea.
a bad idea.
Question.
Answer.
You guys are doing
It's
very well.
bold of you to think you have an answer.
Yeah, that is quite ballsy of you.
I'm optimistic.
So the Squid Castle, Triton Castle.
Yeah.
That was in our world,
Yeah.
and we went under the water.
Yep.
And the lady was like pushing on her head, and that was like letting the thingies
Yeah.
in from the veil.
Yeah.
And then we had to go into the veil.
Yeah, because the princess was coming through the replication of the mirror.
Yeah.
So
Do you
So
think
they
maybe?
But so that's they were lined up by where the actual shard was, because that's where the actual shard formed, was where the sacrifices were happening.
Right, but no, they didn't. The sacrifices were happening on the island, and then they didn't
Yeah,
know
but
where the
weren't
real
they-
shard was until they had completed the sacrifices on the pirate island.
Yeah,
So-
but they were also sacrificing. I mean, I guess not sacrificing Tritons, but
No, they
They
were
were-
fighting
they
the
were doing
Tritons
that-
because
they
they had
were
a
doing
big-ass
that
hole.
To
Yeah.
bring the princess through the mirror.
yeah.
So I just had this thought in my brain.
I think I agree.
The princess doesn't need an army. She needs her mother.
Mm-hmm.
What what if she's trying to pull somebody else out of the mirror?
So in this scenario, the capital is the pirate island, making the sacrifices.
Yes,
Where we are currently is the Triton.
Exactly.
Place.
So she's trying to locate the shard to then pump souls into
So, yeah,
the
so
actual
the-
shard to pull somebody else out of the
The sacrifices that are happening are
To locate the shard.
The
It's
sacrifices
step
that are
one.
gonna happen.
is to possibly pull out her mother or something worse.
How's that, Tom?
I'm messaging. What was the question?
Did you hear our theory?
Are you already
Okay, so
betraying
we're
us yet?
thinking
You just got here.
what they're doing now, the sacrifices into the shard with Tyrene,
Yes.
regardless of his intentions, regardless of what he wants, is so the princess can locate this shard, and then we're thinking she's going to come to this shard, take it, pump it full of sacrifices so she can pull something else out of the mirror, i.e. her mother.
Fantastic
Good job.
job.
I'm so
Because
smart!
what did she pull out the first time?
Herself.
Herself.
She pulled herself out.
It was never about the army, it was about getting out of the mirror so she could get the other shards.
Yeah.
Because I assume they're working for this unknown deity, demon,
Yeah.
whatever, and they want to get that thing out. And in order to do that, they both have to be out of the mirror.
So we get 2 more chances, is what I'm hearing.
Well done.
We either stop the sacrifices, or if we fuck that up, we don't let her get the shard. But that's
Okay,
bad
here's
plan.
my issue. So
I
she
think
knows
they
about
need
the
the
sacrifices.
full mirror for
Yeah.
the greater.
The biggest
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So
But
I have one thing that we should think about. She knows about the sacrifices, right? She's probably
Yeah,
monitoring.
yeah.
If we go, won't she know where the shard is because we are bringing it to her?
Yeah. Because she didn't know where the shard was at the college. We had to confirm that for her. She doesn't know where they are.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it was her prison, so she doesn't know where they are. So the biggest advantage we have is that she does not know we have the shard. And if we go there, we're bringing her not 1 but 2.
Yeah.
so we leave.
But then
Here's the question, though, because if we leave, the sacrifices get done, the shard gets completed, they know where
Find
we
us.
are, then we're on the run. Also, what good
It buys us like
Is
maybe a month of time.
half a shard to us? Like,
Yeah.
It'll be done though.
Well, and then there's the
Well, it
big
won't be
problem
half
of
a
a
shard.
giant rift in space.
yeah, it also would rip a hole straight through door. So,
Yeah.
That
And
would be
on top
tragic.
of the dwarven
Yeah.
mountain.
so we
Door
have to
will be
stop
more
it,
of a window.
Yeah.
but we shouldn't bring the shards with us if that's an option.
Well, that kind of goes back to my idea of leaving it in the dormitory, but like, I don't feel safe just leaving.
I don't
To be honest,
either.
we don't have a quick way to the dormitory.
We don't?
Not right now. We have to walk all the way back through the Tyrene Health Gate.
To
Yep.
get to the.
And then another
then
like
come
2 weeks
all
travel
the way
through the
back
woods
to
to our nearest
Capital.
portal.
And
we can't get August to open a new one for us.
caveat to that, Dor is a very stubborn guy. I don't think he's giving up his shard. You don't know about my shard,
He's
and I'm
not.
certainly not admitting to having it. So the problem is we're gonna go in with 2 shards and bring them right to her,
Yeah.
and hope we don't fuck up.
So yeah, Noah wants to leave the shard in the dormitory.
Yeah,
Dor-
no, that, yeah.
Dor-
So the plan once remains the same, and we're gonna lose. But at
we
least
know.
we know where they're going with it. They're bringing out the worst version of this bitch.
Okay, new plan. So, when the sacrifices get complete, I imagine it's like a homing beacon. She always knows where it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
So if we rush in, we get the second charge, she then knows we have it, but if we leave, she can't track us. So we just have to be quick, and we can't stick around as much as Dor
Wait, say
hates
that
it.
one more time?
Also,
If she knows that we has the shard, that's okay, because we're going to leave and she can't track
she
us.
can't
and
track it because
sacrifices
she
are
doesn't
done.
know where the shards are. Also, don't show it to her. Like, who's to say that she can feel it if it's not done?
That's what I was at when I asked.
How big
if-
is the shard? How
could she-
gangly?
Oh yeah, yours is quite large.
Yeah.
We don't have a bag of holding.
It's a
This
freaking
big?
coffee table.
Coffee table shard.
So once it's finished, can she like innately track it, or does she?
That's the only
Once it's
assumption
finished,
that
we think
have.
so, yeah.
She can
If it gets
innately-
finished through the sacrifices, then yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're
no
assuming.
matter what, even if we were like to take it and
We're assuming yes.
run, yeah.
But if we take it and run after we stop the sacrifices, then not only do we stop the sacrifices, we keep the shard. She knows we have it, but she can't track us.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
I
but
just
it's not
learned is
finished.
Bad
that
and worse.
we're half there.
But it's not
because of Tom's
finished.
Stupid poker face.
Do we need it to be finished? We just need her to not have it.
Why would we not want it finished? What did the gods want? I mean, they're not very
They
fucking
don't know.
specific.
They haven't really told us.
That was my question fucking 5 sessions ago is why are we collecting these in the first place?
Putting them together.
Why are we putting them together? That's what she wants. That's why I think these prophecies are bullshit because why are we putting the mirror together for her?
So we don't put it together. We catch them as they're unfinished. If we can
And then do what with
If
them?
we can catch this one unfinished, we can catch the rest of them unfinished.
My question is, how does she know where to
I
make
mean,
the
we don't need to
sacrifices?
catch all
Did I
of them.
miss
We
that
only need to
somewhere?
catch one of them.
We have one, and she can't have. Why don't we
I
take
don't
it,
think she does.
bury it in some,
She knows that the
rip
the
it
dwarf is
apart
making
and throw it into
sacrifices
the
to
Yeah, but
astral
how
plane and
does
just
he
leave.
know
Yeah.
that's where he needs to make the sacrifices? Though?
He's been told.
I
imagine.
assume she's
Another
manipulating
prophet?
him.
Yeah.
Another prophet.
I
could-
Like
assume-
her pretending to be more.
Like
yeah.
August, like with Zariel.
Yeah,
I
exact same
assume it's
scenario.
exactly like that.
Yeah, and so she knows where that one.
Only
Yeah,
because she set
yeah.
that up. That's the
Yeah,
only reason
she
she knows
set
why that's
that one
happening.
up,
Because she set that up.
yeah.
That's what we're assuming. That's what we're hoping. Praying to the gods that that's what's going on.
God, so we have
So
an inkling
that's
of
a
idea
very
of what
good
is going
point, though.
on.
Like, do they need to be finished? Probably not. It might honestly be safer if they're not finished.
And I think if we can catch this one unfinished, we can catch the rest of them.
Remember, you
unfinished.
still have your prayer. You haven't offered yet. You haven't asked your question. You could ask another question.
Yeah, I gave you an out. This is all things that we knew already.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then that makes me think back to when we were in the academy. We couldn't even grasp that one because it wasn't even close to even being done.
Yeah.
It
So
has
if
to be
we're
immediate.
so
Because it's sequential.
yeah,
Yeah.
so if we're grabbing them and not letting them be finished,
Then they can't get the other
then
one.
they can't get the other ones.
Coming from, but I don't know how to phrase
But
that
then they're
in a
still
way
gonna
that
find
makes it
someone to
fit
sacrifice to
boundaries of
finish
the
the one that we
spell.
have now. So it's gonna be a constant battle of making sure the one that we have is
Well, they-
finished.
They have
Because
to
that
have
would
it
answer
to
so
Let me
many
do some rules
questions.
lawyering. real
So if
quick.
we can get the source that they're sacrificing to, then we would be fine. Because the shard's like 2 pairs, right?
Well, that's what I asked, and they said no, it wasn't like another half of it by the dwarf guy.
Like,
Well, it's like a funnel, right? It's like
That's a
a
good way of putting
focus, a focus. So
Yeah.
it is pulling it into that shard,
I do-
but in reality, it is pulling it to the shard that we have, and as soon as it's completed, it connects.
Okay.
So we can't grab
It's
that
not
one. That,
corporeal.
yeah,
no,
that's
'cause
what
we
I was
tried to
thinking.
grab the one
Yeah.
at the pirates, and it didn't work.
So
'cause
that's
it's
the
not
thing is, no matter
real.
what, we would still there would always be some guy that gets risen by the princess to go
Yeah.
sacrifice to this. So even though we are keeping it unformed, we're still gonna have to keep fighting the princess because she's gonna want to keep forming the one that we have. So it's gonna be like a recurring battle, even if we take it and run. Eventually, she's gonna succeed, or we can keep killing people. So I don't know if leaving them unfinished is an option.
That might be why we have to finish it. We have to finish it so she can't track it. Maybe she can only track it if she's the one that does the sacrifices through her.
We have to sacrifice a bunch of people.
There's a bunch of
August
evil
did
dwarves
that.
that Dor really wants to kill right now.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, like in. Well, no, wait. Yeah, wait. I can't remember if
Well, I
August
know
was the
You
one that
threw
finished.
some bodies in it, but I don't know if you
Yeah.
finished it.
I can't tell.
No,
if
you
I don't
didn't.
remember.
I think it was
The original
Talia's
shard?
corpse, the one on the pirates' island.
Yeah.
No, because Talia's corpse was squished after the fact.
Was it?
Yeah, it was squished.
Who was the last
was squished
soul?
at the-
Was it the Hydra?
No, that
No,
was way
because the
back.
Hydra was trying to grab it.
I thought it was.
No, he
I
did
thought it
because
was
he
August.
chucked both of the bodies into it.
It is
at
a
the
Oh,
rise
and
last.
it finished. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember.
So August was the one who
I think I
finished the
figured
shard.
out the mission.
It's mission.
So this transmuting kin to beasts of night.
Mhm.
We saw an army of misshapen orcs. What if the whole purpose is to
I don't like what you're about to
band
say.
the dwarves together to fight orcs? So
And that's
there's
the
this orc in,
sacrifice.
because he's
Big beast
transmuting
right there.
kin.
You ever
So
see-
he's moving
Mhm.
dwarves into orcs, so that orcs are seen as the bad guys, and he has an excuse to go commit genocide.
And that's the sacrifice. Y'all ever see Full Metal Alchemist?
Yes.
This is exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Fishville.
So
Mhm.
I think that's the whole.
That's his.
That's his driving force. It's why he's doing.
He
this.
might not know it's for sacrifice, but that's
Yeah.
what the princess is setting him up for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they're
He
trying
might
to-
honestly
He's
believe in
building
like the
an
orcish
army
genocide.
so that he can
Yeah.
unite his people because they're.
But yeah, no matter what, we know that this guy is a puppet. He's
My
deluded.
only
Yeah.
problem
Mhm.
with everything that we've done, and it's been my problem for about 7 sessions now, is I can't help but feel like we're being yanked around and we're being pushed in a direction by somebody now that I know is not one of the guys we're working with, and we're being pushed to do something that we don't want to do, i.e. putting the mirror back together.
Well, I mean, I feel better knowing that I have the tether the wiretap now. So that's at least a good.
Assuming a prophecy comes through and we can figure out who sent it.
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like
I don't want to.
There are no good options.
I know. I don't want to be used, but I also don't want to just leave the shards out there for the princess to just collect.
Well,
it's a cursed narrative, and we're falling to our own hubris, and that's how this game works. Is that we think, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be different, we'll get all the shards, and she won't get them, but she will, and we're gonna lose, and I don't like that. It's freaking me out.
Okay, what question should I ask though? What bit of knowledge will help us immediately?
Do we need the shards whole? No, we already figured that one out.
And that's it has to be within 7 days. Something that happened within 7 days.
Oh,
So
possibly
that's-
an event?
Yeah, and
Is
it's
it 7 days both directions?
nope. 2 occur within 7 days.
2 occur
I
within
checked that.
7 days.
It has to be. I did think about that. I was like, could I ask like who Kachara's been talking to? But that
Yeah.
already happened. And it's a gamble to think that it'll happen. It's not a good question with this spell
I
specifically.
don't think a shard-specific question is what we need.
So what do we
Oh
need?
man.
I think it's the safest path to.
Maybe
Okay.
should we go through the overworld or the veil, or do we
Yeah.
already know that, or if you're feeling pretty confident?
Well,
I don't want to go through the
Because
veil,
when I asked, I'll be honest, I was thinking very much literally through door. When I asked what's the best way to get the shard, I was like hoping for like a plan of attack.
Yeah! God, that would have been great.
I think we have to just talk. What's the safest path? I totally get what you're saying. We're following somebody else's narrative.
And right now,
But
it's
it-
not emergency, I guess, because we only have 2 shards.
That's
I mean,
Okay.
we don't have an alternative. We still need to go do this thing. We need to
Mhm.
stop the genocide. We need to protect people. We need to stop the shard from
Oh,
forming.
that's right. We're still pretending we're the good guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But we can go into it with eyes open, at least as players. That
Yeah.
hey, be on the lookout because there's some greater driving force behind.
I
this.
just worry if we kill the guy that's making I mean, it needs to be done. But if we kill him, some other force she's gonna erect to do something along the lines, even if we kill him, is if the shard's not finished.
I could ask that if we kill when we kill Tyrene, will someone take his place in the prophecy?
Well, so this shard was supposed to be hidden behind Tyrene's tears, so it wasn't accessible.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to that original block we saw?
That's a fantastic question. Do a history check.
All of them.
13.
5.
Neither of you guys remember.
Like that's.
Actually, Dora would have advantage on this because they're talking about
Wrong
Tyrene's
question.
tears.
14.
Like that's the whole reason we couldn't
Oh,
teleport here.
Yeah.
Was because it was hidden. So
Uh-huh.
what changed?
I mean, they have Mithril, and Mithril is said to be the thing that breaks through them.
Yeah.
And the guys with
What is the
Mithril
wording
are
of the
evil
spell?
right now.
Also, how long ago was it that it was trapped in?
That's important.
Well, so we saw it blocked after the dwarf would have started doing these sacrifices.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
like,
It has to
from
happen
a
within-
time
Concerning
perspective,
a specific
When was
event
that
or
memory of it
Yeah.
being
So
behind
did-
the
Can
Tyrant's
argue
tears?
that it
Did Virgil
concerns
see
the attack on Tyrene?
The glass?
I'm just trying to think of the most beneficial.
Yeah,
response
Virgil
that
would have seen it too. The two of you guys roll it as well.
What?
History checks.
History.
Shit.
History?
Yeah. Julius would not have seen it.
No,
He, was,
he has
was-
no idea.
He's
what's
too
going
fresh.
on.
Yeah.
17.
Just a regular history check, no advantage?
Yeah. Regular history check.
I hope Julius is having a nice dinner.
Motherfucker.
Catching up.
6.
Nothing. You guys are not really talking to one another.
No.
But
this is
should-
individual.
As you're sitting there and you're contemplating, writing these things in the notes, and you're thinking about the same things before you go to bed, and you're trying to put these pieces together, tossing and turning before you fall asleep, you realize the entrance into the veil was right next to an enormous sheet of Tyrene's tears. That was the rock that you guys were next to the veil, where all the offerings were done at. That's where the other entrance to
And
go
that
and
rift
see Dallin.
Was open when we got there, right? We didn't open that.
It was a new crack. What Julius knows is that there is some blood at the beginning of that crack. They couldn't open the original crack but they could open one next to it, and that was just as good. But the one that like leads you guys back to the mirror was right there. You guys all passed it. It was the rock that had all the offerings. So the original prophet, that's where he was going. He was going to go see Dahlin. And he left Dahlin in the Vale to protect it.
And then he sealed.
And he sealed his entrance so that no one else could get in there.
So who made the second entrance?
Julius knows.
I hope you didn't inherit your brother's
Secretiveness?
proprietary for keeping secrets.
Hate against sharing.
Just like Talia.
Here's another really great question for you.
Virgil.
Yeah.
I'll give this one to you for free.
Thank you.
What are Leonin and Julius doing?
Oh, I've been thinking that
I
the
don't know.
second I saw them, Tom.
They're betraying the party.
Betraying the party.
Well,
That's
I
what
thought that the
devils do.
second...
What are they doing on the other side of the veil?
Morgan has a
Allegedly
put down,
hunting a demon.
Yeah, that they're hunting a demon.
Allegedly.
Do we know that's what they're doing, though?
Dorwood.
Have we even talked to them?
No,
No.
because
They haven't.
August told Virgil about the demon, and Virgil's not talking to you people.
Yeah,
And-
I'm very pissed at this right
And
now.
I don't know that you were involved.
And Virgil doesn't know that the demon was actually there.
Virgil is still, like, it's up in the air if Virgil thinks the demon is real or not. He's kind of, like, confused. He doesn't really know what happened. He is still pretty pro-August, though. I'll let you know that. What do you ask? That would be helpful. Right, that's what I've been thinking about this entire time. What do you
Does it have
ask?
to be? No, it doesn't have to be.
Should we complete the shard? This shard specifically?
Yeah.
Not all of them, but this one
What happens when we
specifically?
complete the shard?
Yeah, when we complete it. Us specifically.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I think you should ask.
Mhm.
Is that more important than like anything related to what happens if we kill Tyrene?
He's a man. He'll die.
Yeah, he's just a player. He's just a player in the game. It's
I
not
think
actually...
the shard is like what happens when we
Yeah.
complete the shard is the most
Yeah.
like, as far as we can really like gauge with my spell.
Yeah.
Well, and I think where Door's at from a mental space right now, he just sucked up the soul of somebody.
So,
Yeah.
like, what the hell happens?
Like, I
Yeah.
think he's going to be more worried about this shard and what happens when this shard's completed, whether we complete it
Mm-hmm.
or they complete it. And
Do
I
you
think-
have the shard on you when you cast this spell?
Absolutely. Hasn't
Okay.
left my side.
Okay. That's all.
Virgil was going to steal it.
That's not why I asked that question.
I don't believe you.
I'm an assassin, not a thief. Get it fucking right.
So I think
You sure steal a lot of shit, Virgil, for an assassin.
You told me to steal all that shit.
Is that our question?
Yeah. What happens when we complete the shard?
Okay.
I
you for
wouldn't
the-
even say we. What happens when the shard's completed?
I
What
think it
happens
is.
with
I
this
think it is
side?
important to distinguish us versus her, just in case it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know what happens when
Well,
she
yeah.
completes
It's
it.
what happens
Or
in the
when
next
she
7 days.
Starts
So-
it. Well, I mean, allegedly we're going there tomorrow.
What
so
happens
I'm
if we complete the
assuming-
shard? Within the next 7 days. And that's something that we're shooting to do within the next 7 days.
And what if the answer is we don't complete the shard? The shard's complete by somebody else.
Then we.
And that's the answer.
eat shit and die, I guess.
Well then,
Again, like, ask your question however it is, but I think you do it as what would your character ask
Yeah,
and not
fair.
what we as players would metagame.
Yeah.
okay. Let me phrase it.
There's a level of metagaming in this one that you're going to have to do, so.
Yeah.
I
So-
assume that at some point we have these little powwows, because who the fuck knows what's
What if you
going
just say
on?
what happens if I, instead of saying, like, when we... Let's say, if I...
I think that's good. If Door completes the shard, we
Yeah.
want to know like what happens.
Like, what are you going to do next?
My-
or what
my-
happens generally?
That's one thing I'm trying to narrow it down. 'cause I
Door's
find
gonna
it
start sacrificing people.
The only.
Sorry, Virgil, you're first.
Virgil will die. Of heartbreak.
Virgil doesn't
Again.
have a
And
heart
fail.
anymore.
Sure, Virgil has a heart. It's on the way to a certain town where dragons are falling.
See, I was told that those kids are dead, so fuck that.
They're not dead.
Okay.
Yet.
So I think I have a question that's
I
in
didn't
Door's
say
brain.
it.
I want you to keep in mind, don't let this change the question.
Become part
But
of
there
orc
is the
army.
possibility that it doesn't matter who finishes the sacrifices, but it has everything to do with who starts them.
Mhm.
Because it has already been started. Us finishing it might make no difference. Starting it might be what really matters. Or it might not make a difference at all. Because she was in the mirror, I'm sure she knows the mirror better than we do.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask. So these are great questions. I'm gonna ask Door's question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Noah has his question. Door has his questions.
All right, hit me.
I am on this mission at your behest. Do I have to complete this shard to complete this mission? Do more people have to die in this shard? Are you asking me
That's a
to
good
kill
way
more
to phrase
people
it.
That
and
is
trap
really
their
good
souls in this
phrase.
purgatory? If you ask, I will do it, but tell me plainly, please.
It takes a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like many more moments than you would have been pleased with. And you almost think like
He's not answering like he's busy.
he's not answering, like he's super busy. And then you hear like these noises of, and you would know these noises. They're noises of like armor and things being taken off.
Mm-hmm.
A shield being laid down, but you can't see anything. It's just these noises that you can hear. At which point, you're not seeing it in the physical world, but you can sense this, and you can sense that Morden is taking off his armor and taking off everything, and he's injured.
Mm-hmm.
And he's resting from the battle that he just had. And he has just sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And what he tells you is, how would he phrase this? He would use, I'm going to do my best to make this an analogy that a dwarf would give. When metal and stuff is super, super hot, they pour it into a mold. It's called what?
It's like a cast.
Magma?
Casting.
know.
Slag.
Slag.
Oh, slag.
There you go, thank you. The cast has already been made. The slag is already being poured. The sword is already being forged. There's no way to undo what's already been done. Our enemy has found the way to sacrifice to make the shard visible. There's no going back. They will succeed one way or another. And we are fighting to keep the others hidden. Your question was, what should you do?
Does he finish it?
Yeah, do I have
to complete this mission?
It sounds like that it's going to
It
get
doesn't
finished
matter.
anyway.
Well, I mean-
I think that's the answer. That was my question, is like, do I have to pour souls into this thing?
So
sounds
the
like
answer
no.
they get is no. They're
Yeah.
going to pour
It's going to
everything
happen
they
anyway. There's
have
nothing we can stop it.
because they have access to that side.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to stop them. But at this moment, you see him kind of like visibly show himself in front of you, and you see that his body is riddled with bruises, and there's like cuts and things on his body. Nothing too egregious like he was before. And like even his like one of his eyes is like starting to swell as he looks at you and says, "When it is produced, hide it. Hide it with the boy."
Hide it with the boy. No, knew it.
It shall be done.
Be careful for whoever holds it. They will be tested. And if their metal is not pure, it will corrupt and destroy them.
I understand.
And then you see him kind of like back off and rest.
Go back. Yeah. Okay. So with that, in the morning, Door's gonna share,
Okay.
but he's gonna get his rest. He's gonna let everyone else
See
get his
how that
rest.
works? Everybody's sharing everything. It's everybody
Yeah.
else.
Can we break?
Really is
Tom, my
something.
brain
Right,
hurts.
right.
Can
Do
we
you wanna do
break?
something?
Mm-hmm.
I already did my thing. It was
Okay.
just essentially just writing in the pager.
Okay.
Update.
Yes.
Yeah, someone else has got the pager now.
Oh yeah.
And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. And that took a while for you guys to decide what you guys are going to do.
Yeah.
That was,
that's how it goes.
A lot of pieces being pulled together, lots of history happening. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. All right.
Trauma.
Back in a couple minutes.
Cool.
I made a cartoon.
Give a shit. I do though.
So we're back from our break.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to have like a nice, calm, relaxing break.
Yeah.
No worries whatsoever.
No metagaming.
Everybody feels very confident in their decisions.
Ha!
So,
About that.
where were we? Oh, yes.
It's the morning. We're
The
leaving.
Pits of Despair.
The Pits of Despair.
So yeah, everybody's been doing their own things.
Long rest.
Yes, hit your long rest button.
Oh shit.
I think the only person I don't know what's happened to tonight has been your character.
You know what?
Because you're just simple, man.
And
You're like, I go to bed.
crying because he has no cuddle buddy.
Xanadar.
Everybody, all your companions have been doing shady stuff.
We're up, pulling our hair out. We're like, what is going on? And
Everybody else
scared.
just left, and Xanadar's whole thing is like he's trying to build the family that he lost.
Oh!
And then August betrays him. Pendleton leaves.
Uh-huh.
Kashara, the friend
Talia's
he thought
dead, yeah.
he had, denied him.
I had to
So-
do some talky talk. Oh, I probably would have let you know. I probably would have told you that that was my plan. I probably wouldn't have told them yet because I'm like, I don't know if I want to. But I probably would have told you just because you probably would have been like, all right, bunk mate. And I'd be like, actually.
I gotta do something. I gotta make
I
a
gotta
call.
go call the gods.
Yeah.
Gotta go make some enemies with the gods.
Yeah.
So
They already didn't like us.
I'm doing
Sure is so mean.
deep thinking
I'm already
and
pissed her off.
grieving over my lost party. First was Talia, which I killed.
Aww.
August, who I didn't kill him, but I would have.
I would have. It's crazy.
That's right, you pushed Talia.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can always count on you, Xanathar. Do the right thing.
Am I really the monster? Am I the reason I can't
Oh, that's so sad.
That is horrendous.
We need to sit down, Xanadar and Virgil, and have a talk one day, but we don't have to do that today.
Wow, that was
have a
good.
family? So Xanadar's having like these deep thoughts.
All by yourself.
All by
That's fucking
myself.
sad.
In the middle
Yeah,
of
because
the
I fell
night.
asleep opening the. I'm sorry, Xanadar.
But in the middle of the night, I assume like you're behind like a door or something,
Yep.
and you hear a knock on the door.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, it's not August. What was
Don't
your
call
name?
him that.
It is accurate.
Like,
You know what? Xanadar's got real low charisma.
Yeah,
We're all not August.
He's a
my
lover,
name
not a
is
fighter.
Julius.
Hi, Julius. I'm Xanadar.
I was told to give this to someone who looked trustworthy, and so I'm giving this to you. It's the paper that August was writing on a bunch. And he gives you just like a pen and says, just kind of introduce yourself. He has something to say to you.
All right. Does Xanadar know his letters?
Does he know how to...
right in common.
Starts to draw.
And August stick figure in the corner.
Definitely trustworthy.
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
Mildly
can
dyslexic.
He spent time with the elves. They taught him to
Yeah,
read and
elves are
stuff.
hot.
Absolutely. You're
He's
very
got an 11 intelligence. That's slightly above average.
Yeah, he can read.
I'm really wise.
You could read an 8th grade level.
Yeah.
So, I start writing it. Hi, I'm Xanadar.
You get a response very quick, like someone was on the side waiting for this. You see your words get wiped,
Okay.
and then the reply back is, "Were you part of the group that that took care of my brother?"
Yes.
We did take care of him.
Before he turned.
And then we took care of him with
Oh, did you hear him again?
I mean, really, we did it. His brother took care of him. So, you know,
I never hurt August.
as long as it
ever.
stays in the family,
No.
I
Well,
guess.
you did shoot him once.
Did I? Oh, I did. Sorry, man.
After he turned.
My bad, bro.
That's right.
My bad, bro.
You get a
saw it
response,
the whole
and it says, keep me informed about what is going on with your party. I have a feeling that it is linked to some things that are happening in town.
Who are you?
I'm August's brother.
No, I just met August's brother.
Other brother Septimus. We did they
I
meet?
need somebody
No.
smarter
They did
than
not
me.
meet.
No.
Was he the one that they? Which brother did August like? There was. Are you
was
still there? Or did
Septimus,
you?
Are you having this extra
I
Which
know.
brother was it? Is it you? No.
So August said there were two brothers. There was one that he didn't like that he thought was setting us up for a trap. Was that you, or was that the brother in the?
You're
He
asking
didn't
him
like me.
directly.
He didn't like you.
Yeah,
Why didn't he like you?
because I don't follow him.
Julie has a soul.
It's really it's a oh, okay,
Because
that's
you
okay.
don't follow. Does his other brother follow him?
They worked together more than I did.
Okay. What's his name? I'm gonna look really smart when I.
Septimus.
Hi, Septimus.
It's like misspelled.
How do you spell that?
You misspell Septimus.
Septimus.
So he's a scholar, so he actually gives the little like crosses out.
Oh
the
my
letters
gosh,
and,
he
like,
just edited
corrected it. You know, there's a sting to your old childhood, as your teachers would have done the same thing in red pen.
Wait, are you the one who was helping with the coordinates?
The course-
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
The mirror.
Yes, I am a scholar by trade. What is your
Trade.
trade?
Bear.
Bear.
I am one with nature.
Bear. I trade
I'm
bear.
gonna say barbarian, but I'm gonna spell out the bear.
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 Barbarian.
Somebody leaves out of I can't do it.
That is fantastic. That is yes.
Give the pager back to Julius.
I need to have a word.
It's for
At
you.
which point, you can already see the words forming. Are you sure?
Yeah, yes.
So you're right back. Yes. Fine. I need some time to think. I'll talk to you later. And just wipes it.
Have a good night.
Have
With
a
a little
bear
smiley
face.
face.
I
He
love
draws a
that.
bear.
A little bear with a happy face.
A little bear with a happy
Have a
face.
very happy night.
Very happy night.
You have to speak
I'm
seven
going to
minutes
insert all of the animal puns.
exclusively in animal puns. Like if you're you have to every 7 times have at least one animal pun.
Yep.
When you're talking to this man.
He is gonna love me.
Oh yeah, love is the word. I'm sure.
Oh yes. He will remember.
Septimus will remember this.
So this is the night, or this
Yeah.
is early morning?
This was like in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you now have the pager.
Did I have a pen pal? I am so excited. I'm gonna tuck it underneath my pillow.
He's never gonna shut
Oh,
up.
I'm
no.
gonna fall asleep.
Dear
All right. I'm assuming at this point, Kashara would have made her way over to see you.
Yeah, I killed
Yes.
him. It wasn't your brother this time.
Yes.
And
So
then
you
I beat
have
a man
a-
with another man.
You have another knock at the door as someone else comes in to snuggle.
Kashara,
Xanadar!
I saved you a spot.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Anybody else do anything else to the
And
night?
I'm gonna tell him everything. Do not believe what happened to me, and then just like,
And then
Look at my
I'm
scars.
can I teach him?
No.
Well, we're gonna stay up. For
You
a
don't
couple
know how
hours
you were
try.
taught.
Yeah, we're gonna say, you go like this. No, go like this.
You have a
go like
level
this.
of exhaustion.
Do you try to teach him?
Yeah.
Why is that relevant, Tom?
I'm gonna give this to you for free. You're trying to teach him. You're like, no, do it like this. Do it like this. And before you can actually catch yourself, you actually say the words. If you don't get it right, we're gonna have to try again.
Kashara.
Write that down.
That is fucked up.
Yeah. She's remembering being taught.
It's just a little bit of PTSD.
You teach from the way that you
don't Worry,
teach.
don't worry about it. Just a little bit of trauma. Don't worry about
Slight
it.
bit of trauma.
That's
Slight.
But you don't remember it, so it's okay.
It's called
behind that little
repressed
vault.
trauma. That's
in
the,
the bottle.
best kind.
It's in the bottle.
The best
it's in the
kind
bottle.
of trauma is the kind that you have to repress. Yeah.
As you open the door, look at it, and be like, "Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna shut this door."
Lock it.
Oh,
Let's forget about that.
Let's
Throw
forget
the
about
whole
this
damn
door.
Suitcase away. That's awful.
That won't come back to hunt us at all.
No.
So next morning arrives early. You have the smells of baking mushrooms.
Any meat?
I'm so excited. I am
Yeah.
so excited.
They're glowing mushrooms. So when you eat them, your tongue stays a little bit fluorescent.
I want meat.
You got one
No, I
$10
don't eat
episode.
human food. Oh, thank God. Forgot
You
about
eat
that for a
humans.
second.
Are
Don't
we
worry
gonna go
about
on a trip, guys? I want to eat all the glowing mushrooms. This is gonna be a spiritual.
I think I still have some of those pop brownies. Hold on.
Alright, what are you guys gonna do? What's the plan?
Leave.
My
Can we
companions.
leave?
I'm not telling you guys
What?
about my claws yet.
Cool, I love secrets.
I have been given a vision from the gods.
Of course you have.
I will tell you that I talked to my bestie though. I talked to my besties last night.
Bashara, it is so early. Please.
Listen, shut the fuck up,
It is
dude.
no. Regardless, it's good to see the youngins in prayer.
Get your head at your fucking ass and look at this. Look at this shit. You see this shit? Look how cool this shit is. My bestie, Shar. I know, right? Shar. Yes. My bestie gave me this, and whenever you know I start talking randomly, they're gonna trace it. They're gonna find out who it was.
What?
They're gonna trace it.
Is it not Shar and Saloon?
Wait.
Who give us the prophecies?
So it wasn't Shar and Saloon?
You can't just
I
drop
mean, I feel
this
like we
randomly.
probably had that
We
conversation.
had the conversation. Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm going
wanna
to
spill-
say it again, like we did.
Oh yeah. No. So apparently, they don't know who is making me speak. And it wasn't them, and it's someone else, and they kept referring to them as they them. So I don't know.
Progressive.
It could be non-binary. It could be multiple people, which is
Does this
fantastic.
go for Dom as well?
Yeah, doesn't that make things more confusing?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't ask them that question.
So we went to bed and woke up knowing less than we did yesterday, and
No.
now you're branded. Congratulations.
Well,
We
for
have-
sure. She's my bestie.
Morden gave
Oh,
me a
this
This is
plan.
our
I'll
friendship.
say.
This is our friendship brand.
Friendship brand. Yeah, that is.
Did you leave a friendship
how they-
brand on her too?
I didn't get a
to
chance
be-
to. No.
Next time.
I will.
What will it be?
Like a Zorro mark with my cat claws, but instead of a Z, it's gonna be.
Morden has given me
Real
a
joke.
plan.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do to stop the shot from forming. It's already in motion. We cannot stop it.
Honestly, I would have preferred it to just get finished. Like Kashar would not have had any problems letting him finish making it, so I'm fine with that.
Was there any other context that you want to share with the group?
Yes. Once the shot is finished, Morden asked that we keep it safe in the dormitory.
Where?
The dormitory. It's our
it's our
home base.
secret hideout.
Dom is there. We call it the dormitory.
Dom is the prophet.
The prophet.
It's a long story.
Of two gods, not just one.
I'm gonna ask Septimus if he remembers the coordinates for
Do
where
you know where we
dropped
left
off.
that portal? Question mark.
Oh, he wouldn't have known that. Oh no, he would have.
He would have, because
Yeah.
August has been pretty much transcribing
Yeah.
every stream that we've done so far
Yeah.
until he got to Tyrene.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gives you exact coordinates, which make no sense to you because you're not.
Who's good at
Yeah.
coordinates?
Actually,
Who's good at maps? Like, I would be really good at nature,
Door.
but coordinates aren't a thing that we do. It's
Well, you
Dor
don't do
would know.
coordinates either, do you?
they would, but they look at them differently. But it's the same kinds of things.
Okay.
Yeah,
As long as
same
you
latitude,
clarify.
longitude.
I don't
Yeah.
know how.
We use that instead of like maps and directions. It's always like.
Like, we sing them in songs. We put our map directions in, like, songs
So-
and stories.
I'm not going
Sure.
to give any context. I'm just going to pass the coordinates of, hey, this is where our portal's at.
Thank you.
So,
You're so smart.
Let me get this straight. Kashara spoke to
That's
her
right, he
gods,
looked at
and
something
now
else.
we know less. And you spoke to your god, and he said that the
We
plan
know more
is
now!
to do
Or
what
will.
we're going to do anyway.
Yes, but
Always undercutting my achievements.
once it is done,
That wasn't an achievement. You will play it, but whatever.
Virgil's jealous.
I'm gonna smack you with my branch hand.
It's fine.
Well, it doesn't leave the mark of Shar on Virgil's face. Is it a Shar
Was it a-
stamp? Just
Well, here, let's see. Let's roll. Let's see how hard I hit.
Oh my god.
That's a natural. Oh no, that's a 7, I think.
Oh my god. I
Yeah, it's a
so
7.
wished you said 1.
No, it's a 7. So you probably don't.
Not
have
that hard. So the plan has not changed. We now know less, and everything is awesome. So can we just leave?
Who's sending secret messages?
Nobody. What are you talking about? That's my note when it says I need to remind myself to do something
I
later.
love the Discord thing. Yeah, I live on Discord, Tom. You can't lie to me.
Virgil,
What?
you've not been yourself since we got back.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You've been kind of bitchy.
Haha.
More
Like,
than
Shara.
usual.
more so than usual.
We're friends here.
Are
We
we?
need to
Are
work.
we?
I thought so.
I mean, I never claimed to be friends with this hoe.
We need to work together.
And
We
it's
cannot
not
be
true.
fighting now. There's so much at stake. There's so many things against us.
Kind of
We need
like
to work.
how you worked together in the Vale.
I mean, we were sticking together. I don't know about you and motherfuck over there, but you know, we stuck together.
You know what, Kashara? Thank you so much for just proving my point. That's all. I
That
need.
you're a filthy liar and that
Jeez.
you
My
abandoned
friends.
your friends.
Don't call me that.
Oh.
I mean, you let Pendleton go into the Vale. We still don't know what happened with
Right,
that.
right.
Because the two of you that, you know, went off on your own ahead of time were also the ones that got rid of one of our party members. So as far as I'm concerned, you're pretty fucking shady.
Mm-hmm.
As you say
That's
that,
fine.
like the gears are grinding.
We hear
And
it.
it's like, first it was Pendleton, and it was only you and August.
Uh-huh.
Now August has betrayed us, and you were the only one with August.
Right?
What are you
As far as
accusing me of?
Kashar is concerned.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I
I'm just
am.
saying.
If you're not accusing me of anything, then we can drop it and move on. All I care about is finishing this job so I can fucking leave. If you have a problem with me, bring it up. If you don't, let's
that's
do the
what I'm
job.
My
doing.
friend,
right
Virgil
now.
is not our enemy. When the chips were down, when August betrayed us, he fought with us. He is not our enemy.
Well,
doesn't matter.
we weren't there for the first little bit, though. Could have all been a play.
Oh yeah, a play where my alleged one ally ends up dead and I end up stuck with you people. Yeah, that's a great play.
Oh, I don't know that. I was gonna throw the fucking shard at you.
Julius saw it though.
Julius
But
did see it, but
he
is
doesn't
this-
know that that's
He doesn't know that's a point of contention.
Can't use that. Oh, that was gonna be my argument. Shit.
Guys, we're looking bad in front of our new friends. We're gonna have this conversation later because I need longer
To process.
to process because I haven't quite figured out how I feel about you yet.
Nice.
But
I mean, I never
anyways,
liked you,
this
but-
is Julius. I met him last night.
You didn't
Officially.
meet him in the Vale with. Oh.
You took my anger away! I don't like you!
He's a very nice guy.
No, he's
If you
not.
sleep, if you wake up next to sorry, whoever's nearest gets the anger for the day.
No, it's whoever wakes her up.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't wake her up.
Yeah.
I let the mushrooms do it.
As you looked for the coordinates for the other opening to the mirror, there's a message
Oh,
from Septimus.
what's Septimus say?
What does Septimus say?
I need to inform you of this now, as both general information and as a warning. Julius will be joining your group until I am able to leave Silvercrest and join you.
Why are you
Do
on
you
Silvercrest?
show this to us? Are we all seeing this?
He just reads it
see
by
me
himself.
Riding in the corner, like
I'm gonna-
all of a sudden Xanadar started
I'm gonna
keeping a
peek
journal.
over your shoulder. Do I catch the thing where it says Julius is gonna join us?
Mhm.
Who the fuck are you to tell us what you're gonna do? Who the fuck are you working for? Cause why are we taking? I didn't agree to anything. Who the fuck are you?
Okay.
It's all
So-
good. It's all good.
We're all friends here.
No, we're not.
I love the energy.
I didn't agree to have him in the group.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
you
Can I?
didn't.
I didn't agree to have you in the group either.
But he's also the only reason
Okay,
the group's
fine.
alive.
We'll just sit here
That
and
is
let the
very
princess get
true.
further and further ahead, and the sacrifices will keep happening, and we're gonna lose the shard, and we lose. That's a great plan. Let's just sit here on our asses and do nothing.
Why are you so bitchy today?
Oh, do a perception check. Just him.
The message
beating
contains
friends,
20.
losing.
Natural 20.
Unnatural. 20.
Unnatural 20. The shard is significantly heavier.
oh shit.
Whoa.
I'm bitchy because people keep fucking
The
dying,
message
and I'm
continues.
getting tired
Yeah,
of it.
There are
around
people
you.
going missing in Silvercrest.
Seems like a weird coincidence.
Pretty sure your
I
paladin
need
was
to,
written for dead before I showed up, but
figure
whatever,
out
that's fine.
how
I'm
the
pretty
group-
sure
how
I'm not
your
the
group
problem.
can
Seemed
help.
real weird when you
But
showed
I
up
know
and she
that you are
died.
your group is the key to helping whatever is going on here. However, because Julius is joining you, you need to know that when we were in the Hells, the war that is going on there was not kind to him,
Oh, he's got PTSD.
and he developed a split personality to take the toll of all of the killing for him. He goes by the name Marco,
Hold
and he does not
Sorry.
take well to people who harass others. He is a valuable asset. However, he can be triggered easily
Who is this they're talking about?
if
Julius'
someone,
split personality.
if someone
Still curious as to single?
if someone
Yeah.
bullies or
Doubling
takes
up.
advantage of others within Julius's perspective.
Good to know.
Meanwhile, Shara and Virgil are just going at it.
He would also share. I'm 90% sure he would share this. Julius is very adept at finding demons, which will come in handy for you.
Okay. I didn't know we were fighting demons on top of everything else.
Why not?
Cool. All right. So Julius is a demon hunter.
Well, that makes sense. His brother was.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So why were you in the Vale? I don't think anybody ever asked.
Is that what that place was?
What did you think it was?
I mean, how did you even get there?
How'd you get there? Look, great. Let's start there. How did you get there?
Did August tell you why we weren't in the Hells anymore?
No.
He said that you guys were hunting a demon.
Oh, that is true. We were. We were sent here to hunt a demon.
All the brothers were sent to hunt one demon.
Yes. Well, we were sent to hunt the demon and watch August.
Is okay. I feel like August left that part out. That might have been the quiet part he didn't say out loud.
Yes, he had been infected with a curse that was slowly turning him into some sort of hybrid between demon and devil, which I assume is what happened to him, to where you all were fighting him, and it was I was
That
not
could've
around to stop anything until the very end. We were there because the demon that we were sent to hunt, and the whole reason we were in this plane was here. And so we were hunting, well, myself and Leonin were hunting this demon, and when we found it, it had already been killed and a portal was opened. I assumed it was to the abyss, but apparently it's this veil that you guys have been going through.
Those slow cogs are turning
Mm-hmm.
about demon blood opening a new crack, demon blood being used to open the seal to the dormitory.
The fucking cult.
Mm.
I forgot about the chain god.
Yeah, the one that's.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot about that guy?
Briefly, yeah.
I wonder what he's up to.
You didn't forget about us.
My theory still stands that he also wants the princess and her whole little crew dead because
Well, yeah, that's
of
two theories.
my large theory.
Therisdune? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Therisdune?
Yeah.
There is
Yeah, Therisdun?
Therisdun.
Therisdun?
Because my theory still stands on who that third figure is behind the princess.
Behind what?
I think that the goddess that the queen and the princess are worshipping is not actually a goddess at all, but was one of the Oberiths that was like raised up to a deity status. I I think her name was like the Queen of Chaos or something was like her official title, but she was just like a demon that ruled over these Oberiths. She had a husband, he had a thing with spiders. It was really weird. That's my reigning theory. That is the only theory I have. And her and Tharsden were natural enemies because she is the one who yeeted him into whatever abyss. What the fuck is that, Tom? Is that positive or negative reinforcement? I can't tell.
I think that might
You
be.
mentioned her name.
The Queen of Chaos.
Oh god. Wait, holy shit, was I right? My theories were never right.
You mentioned somebody's name.
You mentioned somebody's name, and as soon as you mentioned what you thought that name was, everybody felt somebody move inside the room.
Oh, we
Everybody
are so
felt
violently
somebody
fucked.
move inside the room.
Because do you know what my favorite fact is about this so-called goddess of Oberiths? Is that one of the first creatures that she birthed herself is the motherfucking Demogorgon? That's all I know about her, is that she birthed the Demogorgon.
Why do I feel like I have her somewhere in here? But
Because I mentioned her many sessions ago.
Yeah, but I feel like I wrote her down and I'm trying to find where.
We stop saying the name.
Guys,
I don't like being.
So-
I don't like being right. I don't like. Actually, take it back. Actually, let's just bail. It doesn't matter who she is.
alright, so anybody else feel like we're being watched?
Constantly.
Every day.
But it just got worse.
Oh, absolutely. I exponentially.
Virgil said something and just got all these prickly feelings. I don't like it. I need to move.
So can we go on with the mission, or are we gonna deal with this now? Because
Well, what even is the mission anymore?
get the shard.
We have the shard.
So done.
I think that we need it completely. Personally.
Also,
Well-
kill the evil guy because we're
More than
still.
told me, the shard will be completed no matter what we do.
Shard needs to be completed and then we kill the guy.
Mhm.
I think we just have to let the sacrifices happen.
But if we stay here, we're playing into their hands. We need to get the shard
Oh, we've been
back
doing that since the
to the
beginning.
dormitory.
We do need to get it back to the dormitory.
You want to rip a
but-
hole in the veil in the dormitory?
Yeah. I think it's risky, but safest bet I think is to do it here in tuck tail.
I think we start leaving now.
You know what you're asking me to do.
Kill people? Or not kill people,
No.
but let
Kill
kill
my
people.
people.
Yeah.
And leave this so-called usurper alive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we stay and then kill him afterwards, but...
So hear me out. We've got this great castle above the dormitory. Let's take your clan with us. Your entire town. They can all live and guard the
join our
dormitory.
You want to bring unvetted,
Plus, their
Trustworthy
land
dwarves
is holy. Like,
to
they...
the dormitory? What?
You here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ, Tom!
You know your place.
Fucking talk to me like that.
You know your worth. And these people, they're not worth your time.
You have the fucking
People pay
shard.
top dollar for your company. Why are you saying around people who aren't going to give you what it is that you are worth?
Can I
And you
respond?
feel just the slightest touch on your face that you felt many different times before from somebody else, a handler of such.
Shut up!
Ugh.
And as they say, remember,
Is this a male voice?
yeah,
Oh, of course it is.
remember, you're a diamond.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Can I respond back mentally?
Absolutely.
And have, okay. I don't know what phrase. You know, it's real fucking bold of you to think that I think I have any worth, so how about you shut the fuck up and let me do my job?
That's my boy. And you feel a slap on your butt. Go get him, Tiger.
Ooh, we're all getting sexually assaulted.
That's what I was saying. I thought mine was bad. Yours is worse.
I don't know, that was pretty...
It's not good. Virgil's just gonna
You
kind of like
know
stiffen.
this voice.
I know exactly who it
you
is,
know
Tom.
exactly
You can't
who
even
it
lie,
is.
even allude. I know exactly who it is.
There you go. There
That
you go.
fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Virgil just stiffens a little bit, but he doesn't say anything about it.
Keeps
Your
it to
intentions
yourself.
are noble, but my people cannot leave our lands. They are holy to us, and it is not just those who reside in Kultorm. That is a drop in the bucket of all the people that are under the foot of Tyrene.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What's our goal again? Can somebody remind me what the fucking point is for why we're doing this? Is to get the shards, right?
We have the shards.
Don't give the shards
To
the princess.
Right, so in order to do that, we need the shards to ensure that she can't get them. Well, we have the shard, and frankly, no offense, but I don't give a fuck about a kingdom of dwarves that is crumbling to the ground already, so why don't we just fucking leave? Because I'm tired of arguing over this. We're losing time, we're losing daylight, and I don't like it.
Says the one who wanted to end all the death around them.
Listen, Kashara, I don't... You know what? It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, it's
Frankly,
hypocritical. I'm fine with killing all the
doesn't
dwarves,
matter.
but sorry, Dora, love you, but it's gonna happen, unfortunately.
How do we move to genocide for all the dwarves?
I mean-
I'm fine with killing all the dwarves.
No, not all the dwarves.
That's what you said.
Let me
Sorry,
rephrase.
Dor.
Let
Your
me-
race. You're the
Did I
last one.
say that? Did I actually say that?
Yeah.
You just kill all the dwarves, straight to genocide.
Sorry, Dor.
Back it up. Sorry.
Genocide.
Sorry. Let me back
Can
it
you
up
make
here.
mention again?
The acting of Kashara got a little ahead of me there. Not all the dwarves.
Not your dwarves.
Not
the
all
other
dwarves.
dwarves.
It looks good on you, though.
A significant amount of dwarves.
That looks good on you.
Door.
Here's what I'm trying to like. Here's what I'm trying to
I
articulate.
know what you're trying to say,
is,
Kashara. I
like-
don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry, Dor. Can I ask you one question, and I need
course.
you to answer truthfully? Since the day I met you, you've been the most stuck-up, self-righteous son of a bitch. And
You wanted to talk.
bottom of the line, you've always defaulted to a god that you put your entire faith in. And what was the one thing he told you to do? Keep the shard safe. So you're gonna present it to the princess on a fucking platter? Over what? People that don't even know you're alive, that don't even care that you care about them? They're doomed for dead. Their death warrants have been signed already. So what, we stay around here and we risk losing? We risk losing another shard after we ran across the fucking continent for the first one that we couldn't even get?
Why do you keep playing that, Tom?
What are you talking about?
What?
Can I trust you one more time?
You couldn't trust me the first time, but you were stupid enough to try, so go ahead.
Dor is going to take the shard off his back. He's going to hand it to Virgil. Give this to the dormitory. Our paths have diverged. The mission is the most important thing.
Funny.
I am not a rational man.
No, I knew that already, though.
That is why I cannot remain.
You promised your husband you would see him again.
50 years is a long time, and it reduced me. In the Vale, I was not a cleric of Morden. I was his husband. I forsook the mission, the most important thing, the one thing that matters. I forsook it. I did not listen to him when he spoke. I could only think of myself. Our paths are diverged. If I remain, it will happen again. I cannot promise that it won't. You know this to be true. You all know this to be true. You will admit it, but we all know this to be true. I am a liability. And I cannot leave my people.
Do you remember when you asked me to take an oath and I told you no?
I do remember. I needed you to be better than me, Virgil. Because I knew I was not strong enough. I needed you to be stronger than me.
Well, I'm not better than you, and even though I don't like you, and I don't think I trust you, I am not going back to the original plan, which was your very elaborate, well-thought-out suicide. We're not splitting up. if we're going in together, and we're bringing the shard, and world be damned, it might be the worst thing we could ever do, but you don't get to be the martyr. You don't get to take the easy way out and leave us stuck with your fucking baggage. You don't get to just bow out of this war that you wanted to finish, and we're going to finish together, because I am tired of martyrs, I am tired of people dying and taking the easy way out, and I'm tired of being left alone.
You know,
Liar.
losing August was really
What part of that
hard.
read as untruth to you?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
He's
Kishara,
just
roll for
quietly
perception.
No. Advantage, no advantage.
No
Perception
advantage.
Told me a little bit. Just
That's a 5.
know that we're a family.
Something's
We work through
not
these things.
right.
Something's never right, Tom.
Okay.
It's always wrong.
Something's bothering you.
I'm here for you.
Can I use lucky to reroll?
You certainly can.
Should I?
Yes.
It's very important.
God, yes.
I would really like to leave.
16.
The feeling of somebody watching you is getting more and more and
I was
more
wondering
intense.
that with all the things going on.
And you feel as though
Pierce the
multiple
veil.
things are. Oh, good job.
Gold star.
As you pierce the veil, you guys are currently inside of a building, and you realize there's something walking around outside. And so you walk out there, and as you look outside, you see that there are a number of extremely large, grotesque-looking orcs. And they're looking through the helms, and they're looking through the things. And as you pierce the veil, you can hear the sounds of the princess calling out to her children to look in this area.
Hey guys, we gotta figure something out because we got trouble.
What's new?
Giant orcs sniffing out the partial shard we have from the princess. Yeah. So we need to make a decision. We need to make it fast. What are we doing?
Julius, I need you to make a check. What would you use to track demons?
Arcana, maybe?
A religion or arcana, right?
Yeah.
What's your highest? Because you've done this
Holy shit.
before. Like this should be like something major when you're doing it.
Arcana.
You have advantage because it's demons. What your whole purpose of being here is follow these guys.
Natural 20 for a roll of 26.
Ooh.
You get the sense that there is a demon nearby. Not very powerful, but there are multiple demons, and that you've sensed in the catacombs. They've been hiding, and one of them is making its way over to you.
He immediately crushes the joint and pulls out the black revolver.
Okay.
And do you know Elvish?
I do know Elvish. That is one of my languages.
Inscribed on the barrel of the revolver in like an older dialect of Elvish is murder.
Oh, that's a murder gun.
Ye old murder.
I cast murder.
Murder.
Power word murder.
Love it.
I love it.
So
I'm
bad.
not gonna
Julius,
say anything.
what is going on?
There are demons nearby.
He's rolling. Why is he rolling? Let's go. We need to go.
Shard has to go to the dormitory.
We don't split up.
Who would like to roll a d20 for me?
Me.
Higher low.
You are
Matching.
right, Virgil.
14.
Door. I love you.
Okay.
One way or the other, you're coming with us.
And the mask goes on.
Okay.
Damn it, I am aware. We must go to the dormitory. Door is gonna get ready to fight his way out.
Okay.
I was gonna knock your ass out, so this is good.
What are you guys doing?
I become a bear.
We're leaving.
Yep.
I cast bear.
You cast
Are
bear.
you gonna
I would-
scoop door?
Door's willing.
I know, but like scoop
You're
him so that we
slow.
can.
So you're doing still pierce the veil, yes?
Yes.
They're getting closer.
Oh my!
We gotta
We know we're doing.
Go!
We're going. We've
Take
made
this
the
fucking
decision.
shard, I'm gonna want it.
I'm gonna fix it back to my back.
I'm
So you
scooping
are-
door and I'm scooping
Or
the
bailing.
gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Or isn't she a gnome?
Yeah, she's a gnome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am turning myself into a battleship. Battle Bear is going.
Battle Bear. Tom's face.
Excellent!
Fuck.
I wonder if it'll work if I shoot off your back.
Yep, let's go.
You might lose some hair, but it'll be all right. So you guys are just hauling butt,
Yes.
running as fast as you can, walking out on a jaunty little.
We're not
Whoa.
jaunty. We are fucking hauling ass.
So
All right, roll
we're
into the
gonna have
d20 for me.
You lead the way. You choose if we go towards the demon or away from the demon.
6.
Ooh. Okay. You're the only one who's
Okay.
got the Pierceville up, correct?
Good point.
Yes.
Good point. Shard's not done yet. When it finishes, tear in the holy reality.
We can't bring it to the dormitory. We can't have it on our person.
I mean,
They're getting super close.
it's gonna take us a long time to get back to the dormitory.
You want
Yeah.
Door to be carrying it when it rips a hole through the veil? He's on your back, bro. I know it can't cut us, but that can't be pleasant.
Is there a store that maybe sells a bag of holding? We can just like.
Not
let it
here.
rip?
It's mining equipment. Nothing magical.
Stupid dwarves.
Maybe in the capital, but not here.
Let's just get out of the city. And
We have to get out of the city. We have to get out of the mountain.
Yeah, we need to get away from here right now because those
Can I get one of
fuckers
those
are getting
Baldur's
close.
Gate 3 round counters to see how long we have? That'd be super helpful.
We're booking it.
Put it down, Tom! Off the board! Oh,
We need
sorry.
Oh, cool.
We need to go.
Oh, damn it. I should have cast my... Well, I used Bear too soon. I should have used War Dog before I used Bear.
It's okay. I think, unless they're in the way, we're trying to.
Hurry! Okay, we're leaving. We're fucking going.
Do you have one more, Tom?
We'll have more. Not yet, though.
We're going. I'm
Um,
going. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm going.
The issue is that as you look out the door, they are
They're gonna see us and she
just
knows
about
what
to
we
walk
look like.
into the room to check it out. Remember, you're in the Vale side there, or you're
We're
in the real side.
they're
They're
in
in
the
the
Vale.
Vale side.
Yeah.
She's gonna know
And
what we are.
as soon as you walk out the front door, they clock you and they see.
Oh.
Shit.
Hey guys.
What?
You hear.
Never
Did you
mind.
hear that?
As they all start to scream out to each other, and they just keep following you. They are now all on top of you as you keep watching as another one starts to follow. They can see you in the Vale side as they just keep following along, but they're waiting for something. They can't get through to your
No,
side.
they
Until the
can't.
shark
You're
finishes.
They're waiting
safe.
for the sheriff.
You're
Sure.
completely and utterly safe.
Now that
There's
they're
nothing
flocking
in the
around.
world.
Now they're
We're
flocking
not.
around.
We're not safe.
Until the shard, when the shard opens, they will get
How
out.
did she
Yeah.
find us?
That's a fantastic question to ask.
She knew where we left.
She didn't know where we left because she was there when August died.
I think it's because we brought up that other bitch, and she told her.
We brought up what other bitch?
I'm not gonna say your name because
Yeah.
now
Oh.
I'm scared.
The one.
Which one?
She will
That
not be named.
that she should not be named. The Voldemort treatment. Why do I hear boss music?
We're booking it.
Yeah, we're running.
They're on you. And she's
You
the only one
touch
who can
us
see.
though, right?
And they're just following.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck.
Can you see
Do another
our
Arcana
both
check with
roles? How does that
advantage?
work with
Yeah,
this?
can I see in both roles or can I only see in the veil?
You can see both. It's
They, like,
double
overlap.
vision. They're
Yeah,
overlapping
yeah.
each other.
Okay.
All the main objects in the room stay where they are. It's just the people and pieces that keep moving around.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That is a natural 20.
It is indeed.
If it is advantage, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
4.
The demon is somewhere nearby and it is moving
Oh,
quickly.
okay.
You can sense that it is getting quicker and quicker to your location. You have probably a minute or two.
Dash, bonus action, dash, repeat.
Are you guys hauling butt?
Yes.
Yeah.
10
Okay.
times?
What's everybody's fastest movement?
80. Well, I have to stay.
Whatever
Jesus.
Xanadar's is.
Are you on the back of Xanadar?
Yeah.
Wait.
Myself and
Are
Leonin,
there
'cause we have
horses that
25
we can commandeer?
Nope. You're underground.
Can
man.
you
They don't
learn
have
Oh,
horses.
that's right.
Yeah.
Because if you could cast haste on Baradar, we could move so fast.
I will check. I don't know if Tom.
All right,
will let
what's
me
everybody's
change my
movement
spell.
speeds?
I can go-
120.
120. You're moving.
Yeah.
But are you staying together moving, or are
I
you?
think we're just trying to book it.
I think
don't
we're
think
all.
so.
So it'd be
Remember, you are in the dwarven tunnels.
Yeah,
So who's the fastest? Or who's the slowest? We need to stay with them.
it's the bear.
I can move.
At 60 feet, right?
So it's 40 feet,
Okay.
and then it can be doubled in.
80.
Yeah.
running.
I have just
That's where you're
normal
at? Yeah.
movement speed.
So 80 feet.
So you're at
30.
60.
You're
when,
at-
I,
Dashing?
when I dash, yeah.
So 60 feet.
60
It seems
feet
like
is our
it's your slowest.
Yeah.
You can join
Excellent.
the battleship. I think
As-
I can fit one more person.
Because one of them is a gnome.
One of them's a no.
And she's on your back.
Well, he's saying put Julius.
So our
on the back
fastest
as
is
well.
our slowest.
She is
80.
small, so you can probably fit both of them, though it's going to slow you down a little bit.
And
Is it worth it? Would it be slower than 60
Is
feet?
it going to be slower than 60 feet?
I'll give you 70 feet. How's that
Okay.
sound?
Sweet.
70 is better
Swag,
than
swag.
So on the back you go. So 70 feet, 100 and some, right?
Oh, well, that's if I
Dash?
That's if I don't move in my next turn. So it'd be 80.
Okay, 80,
120.
120
back.
on the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
how do you
3 on the back.
That's what we were
As
talking
a
about.
rogue, I can action
Oh,
dash. and
that's
bonus
going to be
action
tough
dash.
because the two of
Yeah.
you guys are normal size. That's
Is it just gonna have to be me and Leon and then? Because
Like
our speed
one-
is 25.
probably
So,
So
we're
our
our
slowest
down
is
to 60.
60.
Yeah.
60.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
Ah,
the
so
battleship-
as 60 feet, you start moving.
Battleship not be fully encompassed.
They're keeping up
Mm-hmm.
Just there.
as you're just running as fast as you can through the hallways. They do not seem to be.
Giant. Of course they are.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Does Leonin have any boom boom she can send their way?
Not through,
they're-
through the veil.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Unless we want to cut a shard and let them through.
Cut a hole that's just like
Whoa.
a gun barrel.
Gun barrel! Shoot the barrel!
Hey, what are you guys doing? Just running?
We're running.
Running. As you keep running as fast as you can. Let's go and do.
I'm the gingerbread
Let's
man.
do a check here to see how fast or how well you're trying to maneuver to get
Can
away
I
from them. Yes.
scout ahead a little bit? To
How
maybe
far ahead
lay
would you like to scout?
You know what to look for.
A ton. I don't know what.
What's the feet?
There's this.
Away
there's
from
the,
everybody.
There's the carvings in the wall that we're looking for. They're kind of like fader weapons that we have to get us out.
It's true, but like I don't want dumbass no dex to trip.
What am I looking? Oh my.
What are you doing?
I resemble that remark.
All right, you ready?
10 feet, I guess.
Just keep up.
10 feet. Okay, 10 feet. It's not enough to really gauge where you're going. I mean, you get a little bit of a heads up, like turns and things like that. Just do a stealth check. It's not. You're actually not doing stealth. We're trying to find as a way to stealth your party in ways or places that these things might not follow you.
We're trying to lose them, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You turn, and as they're chasing after you, Kishara can see that you've lost them for a moment, and you're gaining a little bit of headroom on them. Do another Arcana.
Can I do?
Another natural 20.
Nice.
Can I do some sort of check to like see if I can get any like the markings on the walls? Give us some callouts. So we can
Yes.
What do you want?
Perception.
Perception.
Or investigation, either one of those.
Perception, please. That is a 17.
17.
Did I give us anything?
Yes, you are heading in the direction of the capital, which is exactly where you were thinking you may want to go. But it's far away, like super far away. As you're running, the natural 20 over here realizes that you are running straight towards the demon.
Are we fighting this demon or not? Do we want to get away?
Is the demon?
What are
I'm
our
a
odds?
bear, so I'm not saying anything.
What are
Can we kill it?
What are our
I
odds?
don't know what kind of demon it is. I don't know how good you guys are at killing demons.
What do you need to kill a demon?
A lot of force.
I can do damage.
Does anyone have
I just raised
magic weapons?
No.
Yeah.
Next level.
Can I tell what kind of demon it is?
You can do a perception check or investigation, either
Is
one,
the demon
based
in
off
our
of
world?
just your knowledge.
We don't know.
Or history would work too, I guess.
Because I'm the only one that does magic damage with my melee attacks.
Well, so you got the sense that there were lots of weaker demons. You got that from your Arcana check. So,
18.
It's a much lesser demon. Not very powerful at all. Small. Something that's been able to hide from you. Trying to find a demon that would fit, but I'm not having a hard time.
All the demon stat blocks are like high.
Imp size would be a good description. Not an imp, but that size.
It's like a spy.
I'm judging it to be pretty small. We can probably kill it. I don't know if you guys can seem to be able to see things I can't.
Don't you
Yeah.
have glowing
Long
eyes too,
story.
though?
I don't have Pierce the Veil.
No.
Technically, he does. He just doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah. We've not had that conversation. We've not had any conversation, frankly.
Yeah, you guys need to talk to him about
We
that.
tried to have a conversation and it just turned into a bitch fest.
That is true. That is true.
There was a little extra bitchy today.
All right, what are you
Got
doing?
Nothing on Virgil.
If you're still moving in the right direction.
You're a demon hunter, right?
Yes.
You have more weapons that can kill demons other than the ones that you wield?
I don't carry spare magic items.
I got a cannon.
No!
What are you using?
Well,
Leon, we need you on your feet.
I want to try it on the bear. I might be able to stay awake this time.
whatever. We don't
It's getting ridiculous.
I would like to make sure Leon is in front of me so I can like help brace the gun.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Okay.
But yeah, that's
she's
our
all
final
for it, man.
attack. Yeah, we're going.
Okay. So she's off the bear then. Oh no, you're
No,
you're
on
going
the
racing
bear.
on the
Us
bear.
two are on the bear.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
like to think you guys are facing behind me, so it's gonna be like a rocket. I'm gonna get a bonus 30
Someone roll a
feet.
d20 for me.
Who's rolling?
I don't know if we want high or low. Do we get
You're
your
matching me. How close you are to me.
I'll do it.
We don't want August.
Eight.
I'm sorry.
No.
That's what I got the last
Awesome.
time. And I did.
You make your way around a corner, and as you make your way around a corner, August, you hear
It's gonna happen, huh?
It is.
a
Julius?
spear
I
Stab.
hear a spear.
into the ground. It has a very, very unique sound to it,
No, it's a demon spear.
and as it does, the smell of blood fills up in that area, and you can tell the fact that that demon is currently dying.
Oh,
Someone
Right around
is killing the
the
demon
corner.
before we get to it.
they're opening the veil.
They're opening the veil.
We gotta fucking-
Run!
We can't go that way.
So as soon as I hear that, I'm already dash. I'm a dash faster.
I'm gonna dash faster! Shit.
You make it around the corner, and as you do, you see that a rip in the veil has appeared. A spear is pinning down the imp-like demon. That's blood is now slicing up and slowly unveiling.
Close it.
How's the
Kishara,
shard? How's the
close
shard
it.
doing?
Your shard?
Yeah.
Same as always, still getting heavier.
Mm-hmm.
As three of these demons rush out from the
Can
veil.
I sprint up and try to close it?
Ooh, okay, so they're gonna do some. Let's go ahead and do some initiatives,
Nope.
and let's
I'm
see
a super
how
fast
close.
kitty cat. I do what I want.
Yeah.
Let's see how close we can get. Ah, man, I don't have. Shoot. Hold on, let me see.
Here's my initiative.
Which way are they coming from?
Edit.
That way?
Don't
This
do it
way?
on the app just yet.
Oh, I
I
like
did
do
it
it
on
on the
our
app.
roll.
Nah, no one's
Yeah.
doing it on the
I
app. I
prefer
can tell.
rolling.
I
There
like
it is.
using the app because I get shit every time I roll it.
Which way are they coming from, Tom?
Let's see.
Let me go
Which way are we?
ahead
That's better.
and draw some pictures. Let's do.
Cave doesn't look very structurally sound. See a
There
little
we go.
rock?
They're coming from that opening.
Oh.
And got too many things. There it goes. Excellent. Let's go ahead and change the tune because we're no
Thanks.
longer in the suspenseful mode.
No, we're in the why do I hear boss music?
We're in the what decisions did we make mode.
Bad ones.
We made some
Shocking!
very interesting
Frankly,
decisions.
nobody. If you're shocked by our poor decisions, watch a different show.
All right, Xander, what's your initiative?
18.
18. Well done, Kishar.
16.
16. Julius.
13.
Virgil.
24.
24. Door.
7.
7. One down the line.
No.
Someone roll
I have
for
nothing to do with
Leonin, please. Roll a d20.
4.
Leonin
She's
is
going
dog
near the
shit
end.
at initiative.
That's okay because she
I don't
needs
really
to
want
go
her
once.
to have a turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Well, she basically gets one turn.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah, and then she's done.
Virgil, you're the first up to see that these things are coming through. You guys are coming from the other direction. You've made it right to the crook of that passageway.
Like here?
Right there.
Or here?
Yep, right there. That's where you guys are at. So go ahead and place all your minis in that position.
Put me right next to the bear.
Like the bear.
Yeah, I am on top of the bear. Trust me.
Oh, you're on the bear.
Yeah, me and Leonin are on
We
the bear.
can put you as
We
the
can use the
Pendleton mini.
Pendleton bear until you get off.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Mounted.
All right, Virgil. They are charging
was
forward.
dead.
They are huge. They are
Oh,
nasty.
okay.
They are gross. From Kishara's perspective, these are not the orcs that have been treating her so kindly and
Oh, they're
lovingly.
right here, you said?
Yeah.
Yep. So they're coming through one at a time. The first one is already past the wall. The other two are right behind it.
Before I make a decision, my first question is natural cover? Question mark.
There's all open. You
All
can jump into the
open.
water if you want.
Is the water deep or is
Can
it
I
like?
swim?
You don't know yet. One can only try.
That's great for a non-range.
She's got some like crazy range on that cannon.
No, but I'm not ranged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm just
am.
gonna like turn myself around.
Yeah, you're like perfect for this.
I can definitely hit that one. So, yeah. I'm gonna shoot that one first.
Okay.
First and foremost, I'm gonna
Okay.
do
First one's coming through.
Yeah.
We can make that jump though. It's only 15 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, really only 10 feet. So.
19 to hit.
I like this
19
grid.
hits.
That's a good grid.
Nifty. I like it.
You do
Is
six.
this the grid that came on it, or is this just an overlay that you got to see?
Oh, it came with it.
I like the way that it's styled.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, 25 points of damage.
Dun, 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 25
25 points of damage.
points of damage
Then-
as you are shooting it with your
Yeah,
bow.
with my bow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to dive in the water.
Ooh, very nice. Are you trying to hide yourself in the water?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and roll some stealth for me, please, with your bonus.
that is going to be a 21.
21. You dive into the water, and just because of the natural darkness of this area, from your perspective, they're not going to be able to find you. You also find out the depth of the water. The depth is only about 5 feet where you're standing, but you can quickly see that it's all uneven. There are places that are much further deeper, and there's other places that are a little higher. Just
Most
depends on where
importantly,
you
how do you
are.
dive? Do you just like combat roll or do you like swan dive?
Swan dive! Olympic style!
It's
Swan
Virgil. What do you
dive!
expect?
You
I
break
thought
your neck
so.
and you die.
Yeah.
Next up is A, as he is going to move 30 feet up.
What?
Don't step on me.
I don't like that.
I'm hugging the wall.
Here we go. Here's also the A, so we can.
Oh yeah, and B,
Just put it on.
and we're C.
He's moving 30 feet
B
up.
and C.
Yes, so go ahead and show me where 30 feet is. Trying to get straight towards you. He doesn't see Virgil.
Right
Like,
I
past
think
the-
he's right next to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hugging the wall! I'm hugging the wall. I'm like, please don't hug it!
It's like it's Skyrim, the eye is
Please.
almost open.
Yes,
Alright.
it's open.
Let's see if he sees you.
I rolled a 21, and he has disadvantage to see me.
But he's also in the water, so is it difficult terrain?
Splashes in the water as the water splashes over your face. And he looks over and you realize he doesn't see you because his arm, thick arm, is over the top of your face. And he doesn't see you as he's looking around for whoever it is that shot him. And then he continues to dash forward. He has difficult terrain to get over to the rest of us, 15 more feet up.
Wait,
For
so
the
this
record-
is 30 feet total. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna dash for another 15.
But wasn't this rough terrain too?
Oh, he jumped.
Oh, he jumped.
From the-
Baldur's Gate rules are applicable.
As long as it's 30 feet, he's good.
Cool.
Their legs are pretty stout as well. The other ones are going to follow suit, and they are also going to jump into the water right where the other ones are at. So Virgil is surrounded.
For the record, I'm under the water. I'm not
Oh,
peeking
Second
out.
one misses
So they can't
you.
see me.
What's your constitution?
Oh, I was this close to a natural 20.
You're rolling with disadvantage, right, Tom? They have disadvantage. See me.
No, that was the first roll. But anyways, yeah, they all got
God, my
9s
constitution
and belows.
But
As you are now surrounded
Around
by
the
all of
6
these things.
You have a minute to
Yeah.
your mod, so you're good.
I'll peek up with my next.
With that,
Close enough to do what I was gonna do.
the javelins on the two that have just moved all their movement are going to be thrown out.
I know. Jim.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who stabbed the demon?
Isn't that a great question?
Yeah.
Don't you wish you knew?
We didn't see anybody when we came
You
in.
heard it. You saw it.
But we didn't see you.
But then you came around the corner and it was already dead on the ground. So who stabbed the demon?
That is the end of my line of questioning, Your Honor. Please continue.
There you go. There it is.
No further
It's a
questions,
really great
jury.
question.
Yeah.
Thank you
I was
for
wondering
asking.
that too, but I knew we weren't gonna get an answer.
So who's next in line? That's going to be Kashara.
When they.
Do you want to move behind me?
That is a 19 to hit you.
Never
Oh,
mind. You can
it's not
stay
my
there.
turn
No,
yet.
they're attacking you.
That hits.
As this
We're
spear
outraging.
javelin gets
Yeah.
thrown from the back and skewers you for 16 points of damage.
Love it.
Ouchie.
It is now down one of its spears.
Beautiful.
C is going to now
How
do
many
this
do they
follow
have?
suit. A few.
Thanks, Tom.
Lovely comment,
Actually,
Sarah.
you would know because you're right next to them all. They all have 3.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
And so the next one is coming for next in line, which is actually going to be the bear. It hits
Be a
you.
bear for much longer.
Hits you and gives you 16 points of damage as well. 16
that.
points of damage.
Love that for me.
At which point, the one up in front, A, is going to scream out loudly so the other ones can hear him. As you see that they all take these like almost defensive maneuvers. In fact, one of the legs comes out and stands to the side and almost crushes you as you're like just trying to scooch up to the side a little bit. They look as though they're ready to have some combat. Xanadar.
So how does jumping work?
As long as you have movement to run, you have your full. So is it like 10 feet, 15 feet?
Oh yeah, you have to have a 10-foot running head start, and then when you jump, you get your strength score.
You get your strength score?
Yeah. So whatever the better strength score would be.
19.
Because you need 10 feet of runway.
Mm-hmm.
So I
What you
can
have?
go 5, 10.
You're getting us right close.
Yep. And
Yep.
then, so I'm gonna jump, and then my goal is to turn around and aim my butt cannon. And of course, I'm gonna do my double attack while we're here.
All right, let's do this.
First,
Yeah.
we rage.
First we rage.
As we do. That's the only thing I can do.
Please? You guys can see me actually. Don't shoot me. With the big cannon. That'd be cool. Shit, she gets to go before me. Fuck.
Yep.
Alright. So. We're on top.
Shape change into a fish.
Yes.
What?
Oh my god. I have water
Yeah.
wild
Actually,
shit. If I get knocked out, Sharkodar's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Shark-infested 5-foot water.
Hey. Ooh, it's also natural water versus seawater. Never mind, I'm not bringing Sharkodar.
I need someone to roll a
must be
D6 for me.
same
Natural
basic
20.
arrangement.
Ooh, you hit.
6.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
I can change my size down smaller.
Okay.
You're going after A?
My stats don't change.
Yep,
but
go,
I still
I am on
have
top of
You
you.
can just shrink down.
Excellent.
Yeah, they do the shrink.
So that's 2d8 strike for damage. Oh. Hey, double 7. So 14, 18, 20
So you know what I'm doing.
Oh, I know exactly what you're doing.
piercing, so
You're gonna pull an
Do you
August.
have
Yeah.
Total of 20 damage?
I'm not gonna pull an August.
Yeah.
Voices in my head. The voices in my head have no control over me because they ain't shit.
so 20 damage for the first one.
Give
Okay,
it
20 damage.
a little bit though.
Second attack. I'm gonna assume this misses a 15 to hit.
Misses. As you see that the hand comes up and it catches the attack.
And then going to shimmy my butt to try to aim the cannon.
Oh, with
For Leonin.
for Leonin.
Yeah.
Excellent. Kishara is now up.
Okay, I'm gonna add some flavor to this.
Ooh, all right.
First, I'm gonna rage.
Some spice.
Obby. Okay, so what I want to do
Okay.
is I'm gonna do my 10 feet of getting ready to jump movement, and I want to jump. I have a strength score of 16,
Okay.
so I want to jump and with my claws, like attach myself onto him,
Okay.
and then just like.
All right.
So I'm gonna.
Fuck that one guy in particular, I
You
guess.
gotta see how
Right.
strong they are. You gotta see what.
And
like,
so like I'm like in his clothes, and I'm gonna like slash.
Start slashing away.
Now
Virgil's on it.
I would also like.
I didn't jump in the water to
open
fight
the veil
him.
while I
We gotta-
do
we
so,
gotta
yeah,
distract
you
Okay.
can close
so that there
Yeah.
is.
But we
You
don't
don't know
you.
that. You don't know
So-
that.
Walks through
So
it
yeah,
and
you're
takes
throwing
damage.
things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave the veil slashes open, not big enough that anything can get through, but enough that if he was to walk through them, it'd be like razor blades.
Okay.
Let's see, I need.
Bold assumption. Bold assumption. They don't cut us. Why would they?
Shit,
cut
that's
things
a
from
natural
the
one
veil?
for the first
But
one.
That's just me. That's just me thinking out loud.
Motherfucker! I'm gonna. So I want to use my action surge now because that was a 3.
Speaking for myself, I don't know how many rounds I'm getting after.
I'll just hang tight.
I don't
Alright,
know
holding
if
on.
that one's
I'm
gonna
just gonna
live,
hold
though.
on.
All right. So
I don't know how much health it has.
you have placed up a barrier between you and him with the slashes in the veil.
Well, I didn't succeed. Oh, but I
Oh.
still would have slapped.
Yeah, you still would have made the
Okay.
slash marks. But they don't seem to have any kind of effect on it.
Funny how that works. I could write this shit.
Julius.
I do it in my brain every day before I go to bed. I write this
Yes.
shit.
Bonus.
Bonus action.
Seeing the size of these things, he puts the revolver away and takes the sniper rifle out from those bags.
Oh my gosh, she's got a
There it
sniper
is.
rifle. You guys don't know how he feels about snipers. Strong. Pro. Very
The force
pro.
is strong with this one.
Oh,
By the way, did you see the mini?
I did.
It's all
Incredible.
shiny and red.
Incredible.
That's so cool. I just learned how to do that.
So shiny.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Goodness.
Hey, yo.
As you all hear the
would've
just like that.
Just like that. What are we
doing
doing
over
over there,
I
Tom?
know it, man. I'm
Tom
getting
got
too
real
excited.
excited.
Actually, first, before he fires, he's going to go over here so he can see this one back there.
Okay.
Get to roll d12s.
2d12.
That's
actually.
awesome.
Shit.
Where did it go? That is 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
This is all A, correct?
that, which one is this one?
Is that
See?
Yeah, that's C.
Okay, 15 on C.
And there's one more thing. That and B also both need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's the sound of more coming through the rift.
Just
Uh,
need one turn,
7?
man. Just one.
Fail.
15. Just 2, right? Or is there 3?
Just 2.
Okay.
What was that second one?
15.
Both fail actually.
All right. You're going after B and C.
And they both take 4 fire damage as the bullet explodes.
Oh, nice.
We don't know.
Somebody stabbed a demon with a spear.
Yeah.
Demon
Yeah.
blood.
Somebody.
And so we just still don't know.
We don't know who.
Yeah.
We don't know who.
We don't know who. Who needs
Virgil's
to
about
know?
to find
Oh, I
out.
just love it.
Who
Oh, I
needs
just
to know?
love it.
Who gives a fuck, frankly? Who opened it?
Oh my god.
Virgil will find out. Will he share? You better hope you're paying attention.
Golly. Oh man. Oh, if you only knew who it was.
I have a couple theories.
You wouldn't believe it.
None of them are. I bet I fucking would, Tom. I
Wouldn't
bet
it?
I would.
As a bonus action, he's going to shoot from one of his gauntlets.
Okay.
Just this bolt of red energy.
Nice.
I'm assuming that a 24 also hits.
No.
24
That
also
one's
hits.
To A.
Okay. Coming for A.
We're gonna screw up our cannon shot if he dies.
Yeah, you'll be real fucked.
Who said what? Sorry, I was planning my next move. Who's doing which one?
Hey, he is shooting.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Yeah.
So you've done about 45 points of damage or so to A.
Yeah.
How's he looking,
Is
Tom?
he bloody?
It's probably fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
we're
need the
fucked.
cannon, yeah.
Cool.
What's the extra damage?
7 force damage, and it's pushed 5 feet.
Oh, all right.
We get pushed 5 feet.
Yeah. Is it running into?
Nope.
No,
Hiding.
I'm so tactical. I planned for this. I knew that was gonna happen.
Nice. All right. Anything else you're choosing to do? Any other
No,
movements?
that's it.
I'm a lucky
All right.
bastard.
Door.
He just starts
Door?
reloading.
You're up.
am I within 5 feet or 10 feet on the back of the bear who's on the back of the monster? Am I within melee? Do I get disadvantage?
Yeah,
on
I think you need to
ranged
get down from the bear to reach him.
That's
But you
okay.
have
I
a-
want to use a ranged attack. So no
Then range, you're
disadvantage.
within. Let's say 5 feet.
That means I get disadvantage.
Would bracing the cannon be a free action? Since he's already.
Well, I
standing there?
figure I have my channel divinity, which is +1 on the attack roll.
Well, I'm more so worried about how she
Leonin.
goes flying every single time she.
Okay.
shoots
Yeah, she almost dies every
So yeah,
time.
what do I gotta do to hold
And
this
now
roll
she's got
down?
fall damage.
We'll call it a bonus action to hold on to her. So you
Okay,
can
if that's
use
the
range.
case, so bonus action, we're gonna do that. In action, I think something more important than me missing my guiding bolts is me slapping
You missed.
Xanadar
Nice.
with 6 points of healing.
6 points of damage.
Ooh, I like
Beep, beep,
that.
beep.
I rolled a
Nice.
little low,
Bitch
but
slap of healing.
That's
Bitch,
right.
slap
Slap
it.
in the
I
butt.
give him a little pat, and then I'm gonna put my
cool.
my arms around Leon and kind of help her hold the gun,
Excellent.
and that's my turn.
As you see her just getting herself ready, pulling out this huge cannon.
Yeah.
Like you're not even really sure how she's able to hold on to this dumb thing. It's like twice as big as she is.
Can I get a gauge of how heavy this thing is? I help her support it. Like how much?
You're gonna feel the concussion. So I need you to do.
Is it a con save? I'm good at those.
No, it's a strength saving throw.
I also do
So
I
strength
am
saving
also
throw.
braced on the back of this thing.
What's
Okay.
the radius on this?
We're about to find out.
You're about to find out.
Okay.
Do you think Leonin would
No.
wait for things like radiuses?
I just need to know if I'm fucked, but that's fine.
Are you in the same direction? No, I don't know.
Depends on how
The
she
butt is pointing
angles
this
it.
way.
Roll a d4.
So
We're gonna call 3 your magic number.
I want 3
No.
or I don't want 3.
3 is you.
4.
Okay.
Woo.
So you're gonna get not the direct.
So Tom,
That's fine.
on my strength save, it's natural 20.
Nice.
And I would like to give her a +10 with my channel divinity. to her attack roll,
Oh,
so she-
okay. She lights this thing ablaze as this enormous concussion explodes. You lose some hair as she's holding onto you. Even with the concussion of holding onto her, like you're using like all your strength and bearing down, and it still lifts you and the bear up a little bit off the ground. As she's just going, So the radius damage from anybody who's around that is going to be 13 points of damage.
would
That's
that
for you.
include
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
would.
radius.
Did you give me
It
your
is
rating?
15 feet of radius damage.
13?
15.
15, but
Am I in
it's-
that?
What type of damage?
13 points, 15 radius.
Okay, how tall is this thing? We gotta do some. We gotta do some
Is there-
trying.
Pythagorean's theorem.
Based
Am I
on the-
am I in that?
Oh, that's a great question. And you're under the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're in half in the water. So let's see. This thing is 5 feet to the bear.
Is this thing like 10 feet tall? Call 5 feet.
Yeah,
So
we'll
this is
call it-
15 feet right here.
Yeah.
And that's also.
No, it
5
wouldn't
15.
get you.
So yeah, Virgil's safe.
Virgil's safe, you're safe. The people on the
I'm
bear
safe?
are not
Yeah.
safe.
No.
So just the people on the bear get affected by this? Are you kidding me?
because it's 5 plus another 10, right? That's 15.
Yeah. So just anyone on the beastie. which
So
is-
everybody else on the thing
Everyone
still
except these
takes
two.
damage. It's 5
Okay,
damage.
so we all take damage and A takes damage.
But he gets the
Nothing else.
cannonball as well.
So
Yes.
yeah, he gets He gets.
So
much
we
more
get-
than
Well,
You just
who,
took, like,
who
the
was he
shrapnel.
aiming at though? Was he aiming at A or was he
I
aiming
assume.
at? Well, so
I'll
I
let
figured
you
they
guys
take out
decide. Let's
B
do
and
a-
C.
Yeah, I
Who
was
wants to
thinking,
roll for this? This is going to change everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what my butt was trying to aim at. Was
I think
those
the butt
two.
the
got
other
you.
two.
Gotcha.
Let's do a D4. A is 1, B is 2,
Okay.
C is 3 and 4.
Okay, so we want a 1.
No, you don't want
You
a
don't
1.
want one.
I want
Anything
one.
but a 1.
I want a 1.
Not a 1.
1.
Shit.
She's going for the one right in front of him, man.
Like you were aiming for
So it's like aiming through me.
like
I don't even know
you
this is happening.
Leonin to get B.
Leonin
C,
is a
but
liability.
Leonin over the side and fires at the ground.
What the hell are you doing?
What type of damage
Bear
was
lifts
the
off the
15?
ground.
Fire damage.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Would they then get, not to make this worse, booted upwards?
They would have been, but they're all holding on to all the weight of everything in the natural 20. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you had a natural 20.
So
So that was 13 points of damage?
13 points
30.
of fire damage as this whole cloud of fire
13.
and
Yeah, 13.
burning
Thanks
hair.
for healing me.
You still there?
The orc is
Still a bear.
on
Nice.
its knees. However, it is not dead yet.
Damn.
Bloody though, right?
Yes, it is
Shit
now
better be
very
bloodied.
bloodied.
Very.
It's not doesn't have very much left to it. That's Leonin. Leonin is a bit dazed, but otherwise she's like, I gotta have you guys around more often. This is great. I could totally do it. Virgil, you're in the midst of things.
Not for long. I want to sneak all the way past this
We're gonna have words
to
about
the
that.
rift, the
Oh,
veil,
nice.
and I want to poke my head out of the water and take a brief glance at my party members. They're not looking at me, right?
We're so focused
Oh,
on
they're
the-
focused on being blown to bits.
I'm gonna pull out August's former shard,
Yeah.
put the only spell
Oh,
into
you're
it
doing
that
what I
I
was
know,
gonna do.
which is pierce the veil, and close this fucking rift so that more don't come through.
You see this thing charging at you, and it's another like 4 or 5 of them running towards you. And as you pierce the veil, you slice and start shutting it before they can come through. However,
Oopsie.
this is the first time you've ever used.
This is correct.
To your perspective, it's like this is a lot harder than it like normally
This
is.
made this looks
Like,
so
why is
easy.
everybody else looks so easy? And like you're like, there's some resistance.
Time to,
Do a perception check for a just fun.
Was Conjuration the school of magic that made the shard fly out of August's hand?
I'm totally gonna catch on you
Which
now
one?
because I was planning. I don't know if you guys
there
saw
was
me
a
or not.
school
but
of
I was
magic
planning
that made
to get
the
over there.
shard want to try and fly out of
But
his
they
hand.
have
Is that
hiding
Conjuration
after,
or
so
transmutation?
hopefully-
But who else? Like I would see everyone else where they're at.
Transportation?
Yeah, I can lie on my ass. Don't worry about it.
Transmutation. I can't remember. It was one
That
of the two.
that's it. You flying?
So
It wants
there was
to
one.
be-
There was a school of magic. It was either Conjuration or transmutation that, when August put it through the shard tried to fly out of his hand, open up the veil, and leave.
Transmutation was the vision. I think it was conjuration.
Maybe it's conjuration.
I think
And that's
so.
what Pierce the Veil is.
Pierce the Veil is unique.
That is the only spell I have. Please don't take this from me.
Yeah. It's super unique.
It's abjuration.
To tell the truth, it's not any one of the schools of magic that you
I was
can.
Yeah.
put it as a mud.
I got a 24 for my perception.
As you're
It's the same
slicing
thing.
down and you're closing the veil, you realize that it's the spear, like the spear that was skewering the demon. You're cutting along the spear. That's why it's harder to push through, is because you're
Gotcha.
cutting through this metal. And with your being that close and you get that 20, you realize it's not metal, it's bone. As you're cutting through it and you close the veil, the demon, you got a 20, right?
24.
The demon itself is almost completely obliterated except for the bones. And the bones are producing the spear.
Disgusting. So what killed the demon?
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Continuing.
I'm not a caster. I don't know shit about demons. I don't know shit. I've said that before. I'm gonna bonus action, hide,
Okay.
and use the remainder of my movement and get behind this one.
Alrighty.
Inconspicuous as shit. That's
Was the
21
veil
for stealth.
successfully closed?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is now closed.
Sure hope Julius doesn't push that one back 5 feet.
Yeah, please God, don't get trampled.
Speaking of which, Julius would have known this is the one that he was looking for when he left. When you guys ran into him the first time, he was looking for this other one he knew was somewhere around the area, but it was evading him.
Gotcha.
And then they went back to the rift, thinking, "What the hell is this thing? We gotta figure it
Well,
out."
it's dead.
And now that one's gone. It rolled a 1. It doesn't know you're there.
Sick.
Next, A. With the very last of its abilities. I need for the people who are riding A to do a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Whoa! Your least favorite word. Rest it.
Natural 20! Oh, my dex save. That's the only way I pass it.
Wow.
This is not an effect, correct?
No, this is not an
No,
effect.
this is what I think he's throwing you.
Yeah. I think that's
An
fine.
improvised weapon.
Oh, hey, I have danger sense.
Motherfucker!
So-
I'm using lucky.
Oh, I still have Devil Sight because I never gave that thing back
Well,
to you.
We're barbarians, so we have advantage anyways. You don't have to use luck.
It just says advantage on effects.
For like traps and stuff, not
Oh,
being shot.
dex against specs. Never mind.
Yeah.
There goes me.
That's not even any better. Fucking A.
So the really shitty part is you saved, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So you can dive off of me.
Okay. Oh, that's right. She's got to run too. Who wants to roll for Leona? Do you want to run for Leona? I need to do a dex save. She would have the same dex as you.
Natural 20.
Mother.
So you two, she's holding onto the gun. You're holding onto her, and you jump off with her, so she's safe. Taking a little bit more hair off the back of you, as you get slashed by the sword that he's using. This glaive, not glaive, cleaver. As it reaches out and slashes in a big arc, you're going to take 15 points. No, sorry. 20 points of slashing damage.
I have 1 hit point.
I'm sorry, I was writing. What damage should I take?
20 points of slashing damage.
You're right.
And that's anybody and everybody within
Yes, so
a 10-foot radius
Of A?
of A.
Cool.
Do I get a half since I passed?
You don't get hit at all.
Oh, shit.
That was his movement as he was slashing around. Now it's B and C's turn. Let's do some perception checks.
Are we still on the bear? Or on the beast?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all by yourselves now.
Okay. So
Just
What was your stealth roll?
21.
Just
Yeah,
kind of
20.
Did I get knocked
My
off?
heart palpitates.
Yes, you are also knocked off.
So yeah, I think we're.
So just kind of like 5 feet in front.
Yeah.
Neither
Do we
of
have
them
a
know
lady
that you're
for
there.
Yay!
Kashara is where?
I'm right in front of A.
A. A's already used his attack.
Yeah,
who
Does
is-
Leonin have a mini?
Just grab the whatever's in there.
I think we were using
Morgana.
Yeah, use Morgana.
Use Morgana!
Morgana's good.
Rip Morgana.
Who's in front of B? Who would B go after? I think B would actually go up and run up to Dor or Kashara.
Probably Kashara.
Is it leaving my field of attack?
is.
Can
It
I
has
take
no
an
idea.
opportunity attack?
You certainly
Is this a
can.
surprise attack? 'Cause it
It
doesn't know
is
I'm
a
there?
surprise
Yay!
attack. It has
It's
no
one of my
idea.
favorite words. Yay!
It just starts taking these lumbering runs. But as soon as you
You know
attack,
the
it's gonna know you're there.
Yes, yes.
More importantly,
What is it,
C
22
will
to
not-
hit?
22 hits. Going after B.
I'm a D8.
All of my moves that I wanted to do are being taken away from me. I keep having to rethink what I want to do.
What a smack.
Oh, look at all those dice. That's the one happy girl over there.
It's a crit. It's a crit, right?
It's a crit because
Oh
I have
my
assassinate.
gosh. All right.
48 points of damage.
48
shit.
points of damage.
How dare you walk away from me, you freak!
As it tries to slumber away, it is going to go and attack Kashara. This slash comes out its back, and you hear it scream out.
This is my opportunity attack. I'm fucked.
It continues to run towards Kashara and swings, but C recognizes the fact that someone was stabbing her. And so C is going to turn around and look at you.
I don't give a fuck.
First off, with B,
I have the baby and the uncanny valley.
the swing is for Kashara. Here it comes. Because of being slashed in the back, it's going to have a lower roll. That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh man.
Bitch, you
Completely misses.
Violation.
I rolled
Swagalicious.
trash on that one. However, C, looking over and seeing the rogue who just did all the lovely damage, is going to swing at Virgil. Oh, that hits. 28 points, or 28 to hit.
Don't say those words to me, Tom.
28 points of damage? No, I wouldn't do that. 17 points of damage. That's slashing. As it just comes down on you and starts to battle with you. Now, hiding from this one's going to be a little harder.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge and have that.
Ooh, very nice. Xanadar. You are now almost a bald bear.
Almost a
Slightly
bald bear.
singed.
I'm on
I wonder what
literally
human
my
form's gonna
last
look
legs. I could spend spell slots to heal myself, or I could just, try to kill him. I'm gonna
Alright.
do that one.
A?
I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna try to take out A.
All right, let's do this.
Can I get flanking from? What have I done here? Maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
like. Oh, we're flanking?
Now you are.
Flanking. All right.
Here it comes.
So first attack. That's 25 to hit.
25 hits. Man, you guys are like doing very well.
For 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. All right, good. Still up.
22 to hit.
22 also hits. Is this it? Is A done?
We finally get flanking
For
I think I'm the right.
17
Yeah.
points of damage.
17 points
Yeah,
of
it's done.
damage as it goes down. A is no longer in this world, as the body itself even seems to start to dissipate.
Oh, because it's a veil thing.
Because
Like
it's
a
a
veil
veil
freak.
creature.
Freak.
Anything else? Man, with that one hit point of left to you, man, you did a lot.
One hit point and a dream.
That's all you need, really.
Seriously.
I'm gonna be a Manadar real soon.
I mean, honestly, the good thing about druids though is you have all that extra
Yes.
HP.
Yes.
So.
Yep. Kishara, you're up.
Oh, I just hurt my foot. Okay. Yeah, that's in range. First thingy that I'm gonna do is second wind
Oh,
because
good
ouchies.
job.
Ouchie.
It's a 2. So I heal for a 4. I guess that's better than nothing. And then I'm really, really pissed, and I'm still raging. So I'm gonna. Oh, what I'm doing? I'm gonna hit with my axe. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's another natural one.
You
Oh.
rolled so well earlier.
I know. I'm using.
Would you like the dice gem?
The dice
I
gem.
literally have 3. Yeah, I'll put
Here, have the dice gem.
That's right. Get in there.
Punish.
all 3 of these go in there.
Oh my gosh. Just a pile of
As the
dice gem.
thing goes in your mind, you say,
14.
if you don't do this right, you will be punished.
Tom, I'm about to start sobbing.
14 plus 10. 24.
24 hits.
Okay.
B or C?
Clutch.
B.
Okay.
6. So that's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
How is this one looking?
It's untouched, right?
Yeah, still
I
doing
hit it.
Still
I'm
doing
gonna-
good.
Oh,
I
right.
did my crit.
Yeah.
Not
But
bloodied yet.
It's not bloodied
I'm
yet.
gonna use
Aren't you glad you closed the veil?
Yes, Tom.
I'm gonna use the action surge.
I wasn't thinking about this combat at all in the beginning. I knew that needed to be done.
What was that again?
I'm gonna use the action surge.
Oh, good, good.
Surge!
So this is one additional action. So do I still get 2 attacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Where'd my d12 go? 5 plus 6. That's 11 points of damage.
Fuck you.
And
And
then
this is B, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
11.
and then a 9, which I don't think hits. Dice show.
Nope.
Dice jail.
Look at all of these dice in here.
Now he has friends.
No, he has your friends. They're gonna start.
I at least hit, I think, what, twice? Out of 4? 2 out of 4 is good, you know?
Yeah.
50%.
Absolutely. Any other movement or anything else you can choose to do?
No, but he now has disadvantage on anyone except for me.
Ooh.
But he doesn't know that.
Very
But-
nice.
Stupid
Julius.
Alright, shooting at C again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Swag.
I'm using a
Make sure
grit
he
point to
dice.
do deadly shot.
Nice.
So-
Oh, gunslingers.
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 Oh, you gotta use the gun dice. They're behind you.
Oh.
Gun dice. Those dice are rolling so well, though.
Yeah, you can choose to
Roll
go either
your
way.
damage with the gun dice. All of our backups should become
What do you
gunslingers,
need?
because mine is we should just play a cowboy party.
A cowboy
I
one
need,
shot. That'd be fun.
I
when
love a
use
cowboy
a
one
D12
shot.
Wouldn't that be
from
great?
I love
here,
cowboys so much.
You get to play Dallas.
But I need
Dallas! What an asshole.
I need one more D12.
Here you go.
All right, it's coming
That's
down
the
the
card
pipe.
back.
This is really hard. 60.
Is this against C?
Yes.
Yep.
And while you're rolling, Virgil,
What, Tom?
you would hear in the back of your mind,
Oh, Jesus Christ, this asshole.
are these really your friends? They look like they're in trouble. You might as well just leave. Leave them alone. Why dirty your hands? Haven't I taught you better than this? Let others dirty their hands. Yours are too delicate.
Maybe I'm bored. Maybe you should just shut up. Leave me alone, actually. Get a hobby, bro. Get a hobby.
Do an insight check.
Like inside. Mad at that. Oh, never mind. I have expertise in that.
I hate it. Oh wait, oh I love it.
36 piercing
Jesus
damage, and
Christ.
this is magical piercing damage, by the way.
Nice.
And it needs to make another dex save.
Amazing.
Ooh, all right. 14.
That fails.
Stefan?
Got a 22 on my inside. For your records.
22.
22.
You know that the voices, and they always come in ways that are just meant to torment you. With your roll, you realize it's getting annoyed.
Yeah, it's starting to irritate me.
Yeah.
14 fire damage to it.
14 fire. Does the other one also get the fire?
There's nothing within 5 feet of it.
Ah, gotcha. Both of them now are bloodied.
Yay!
Swag.
Door.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn to Leonin. Reload.
Reload!
That's the first time I get to reload it!
Yeah, that's true.
In the water. She has this waterlogged cannon that weighs like 3 times
Holy
as much
crap,
as
she's
she
in the
does.
water!
She's in the water with the cannon.
All you hear is blah 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 blah. Very excited.
I just rolled 3 natural 20s.
Stop doing that! You're wasting your luck.
I know.
The grump fish.
Okay.
I have one more lucky point left. Yes.
Say
I
it.
Oh
re-rolled
man.
the one to help
So,
me get
what we're gonna
something
do-
with my claws.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna use my
Save
action
it.
to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
First,
Fuck
so
yes.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna do this and say, but that's my action. I'm going to put. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna put my sword away, and I would like to unsheath the giant shard. Like,
Okay.
Double great shield. And I'm gonna see if I can whack it with it.
All right.
That'll be next turn though, because I use my action to
To
Spirit
shield.
Guardians.
Okay. Spirit Guardian's up, and then that's Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throws?
save on the start of their turn.
Excellent. And then Leonin, still under the water, not bothering to come up for air, is just reloading her cannon.
Oh my god.
Holding her
Crazy.
breath. She's just all excited, man.
How deep is the spot she's in?
It's just above her head. Like,
She'll
very
totally
high.
come up
She
if she
can
wants.
Her
Stand on
hair
her
keeps
tiptoes.
popping out of the top of the water. She doesn't care. So she is also going to roll her dice to see what happens. As once again you hear an amazing concussion
Jesus
sound
Christ.
from under the water. You realize that it's not fire that she's lighting this thing off with. It's actually a magical charge that she's hitting it with. And
Who's she shooting at?
because she's firing it under the water, the fire damage isn't going to take any kind of effect. But she's aiming right at the one that's right in front of her, which is what, B?
Yeah, B.
B.
Through Kashar.
I was gonna say, please don't hit me.
There's no fire damage, so it's okay.
No, but she could
I'll let you guys
not
roll
warn
it.
me.
Who wants to roll a D10 for me?
I mean, it's more the
I would love to.
concussion
Roll a
damage
D10.
that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
She's not
1.
smart.
Nice.
Because it's under the water, it's not having as much of an effect. However, let's see. You see that the orc just gets hit a little bit and moves back and looks back down at her. She really wouldn't have. Well, no, she'd probably knock herself out.
She don't want to
I
brace.
mean, it's underwater.
No one
so
bracing her.
The
She's
water's
underwater.
The
Yeah.
water will help brace her. Who wants to run a Constitution saving throw for her?
I'm good.
See if she stays awake.
Do that.
Yeah.
Come on, save,
Do,
man.
like,
She's
my
gonna get a
noses.
plus
My poses?
4
Nope.
to
Fucking
this.
shit.
Roll the 4.
8. Yeah, she's knocked out. Pa! Knocks herself out. Cannon is.
Underwater.
Is she
Wait,
floating
she
with
has
her
a
face
plus
up?
4 to con?
Well, the thing is that she's actually still tied to her cannon, which is on the
So
ground.
she's underwater.
So she's underwater, and her body
Okay,
kind
so
of
she's
floats
drowning.
to the top.
Yeah, she's drowning.
She's just kind of
You didn't need her,
pulled
right?
by the water.
We could just leave her there.
Yeah,
It's fine.
so she has a round or two before she dies.
Flip her over?
There you
I'm
go.
not saying move her, just like.
Just make sure she can breathe.
Here it is. She wasn't that great of a character, just saying.
I don't like her anyway.
I was
There you go.
just starting to warm up to her.
Virgil.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's fine. I'm shooting save.
All right.
And because I have an ally within 5 feet, I don't need to sneak. I get sneak attack.
Nice.
Thanks, Noah.
I got you.
Thanks for reading my mind and moving right where I need to.
Yeah, I know. I'm great at the 4.
Will you believe I rolled a natural 20?
Nice. All right, so C, you're going after?
Yes!
All right, let's roll them.
This is your. You've rolled 3 attacks involving crits.
Yeah! Rogue shit, baby, rogue shit.
C is looking right at you.
I'm about to shoot it
Super
right in the
excited.
face.
I really love these little dwarves though. They're so cool.
Are they nice?
Or not dwarves, orcs.
Orcs?
They remind me of Blood Bowl. Did you ever play that?
Mm-mm.
So it was basically football with fantasy creatures.
No way.
It's awesome.
And it was like absolute carnage.
She's getting herself ready.
50 points of
Oh
damage.
my gosh! This is C, correct?
That's correct.
50 points of damage
50.
as you just about
And you people
obliterate
want to
this.
get rid of me.
You see it falls
I mean,
to
I
its
don't.
knees,
Sure does.
is about to fall over, and then stands back up,
Of course.
Come at me, you
looking
little
straight
bitch.
at you.
Come at me, you little bitch.
And with that
Walk away from my
invitation-
front door.
With that invitation, it's going to attack. B is going to swing first. Actually,
Shara.
yeah, going after Kashara.
Yeah, I know.
That one definitely hits. That is a total of 19 points of damage as the great axe
Is it raging?
swings down. It is halved because you're
So
raging,
10
slashing.
or 9.
Call it 9.
Down.
As that one moves, now C is going to go after its favorite prey, Virgil.
What's up? Is he moving?
It's
C is
Um,
going to move.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
The spirit guardians.
Oh, there it is.
DC 13, please.
Fail.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
This one is skewed. That is 16 damage. Great.
Woo!
16 points of damage.
Points. Damage.
It's
Does it-
still alive.
Damn!
Oh my gosh.
But is it walking towards me?
Oh yeah.
So
I would
Prova
like
get
an opportunity
attack.
attack.
All right, you got it. All right, let's see if you get it.
I do have to hit though. That's fine.
All right, here it comes.
Oh, that's 23.
23.
Okay.
Don't even worry about rolling dice. It has one hit
He
point.
doesn't
left.
even get to me! I'm fucking
you have to
untouchable!
remember, I hit it with the shard. What does that do?
He did hit it with shard.
Oh.
Does
Did
that matter?
you swing it like
Yeah.
like a blade?
It's gonna be
I
sucked.
imagine-
It's
no, I
gonna be sucked
imagine-
into the shard.
Oh shit!
No, it's not.
It's
Because
from
it's
the
a thing
veil.
of the veil, so
Well-
it's not going to be.
So
No,
does
it will.
does
It
matter?
did with August.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
And that was
Yeah.
even before August.
I'm like dual elite shield right now, so
Yep.
I punch him with the
It's
shield.
in the shard. So you see its whole body as it just gets sucked up
The shard get
into
heavier.
the shard,
Yep.
and it does actually get heavier. It counts it as
Cool.
another sacrifice
Well-
towards it.
Door.
I would like it to happen on our terms, not in the dormitory.
What's your alignment?
Lawful whip.
Okay.
For now.
For now.
Right now,
moment.
Door's main concern is having the shard activate
Yeah.
and then going to the dormitory. So
Yeah.
I don't give away the location of the dormitory.
Xander.
Yes.
Good intentions.
Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Did you print these?
I did.
You did.
Isn't that fun? Oh, that totally looks like the
It's just crazy how much
Flanking?
detail you get.
Flanking.
Okay.
Flanking. Flanking.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Time to do
Scalpel.
paradise.
Scalpel.
Scalpel.
Nat 20.
Oh
What
my
is happening?
gosh.
Was this combat
I
supposed to
have
be
not
hard?
had one natural
Was this combat
20
supposed to
this
be
whole
difficult?
time.
I'm sorry. Easy. It's
Hey,
okay.
double
Please
sevens
don't
again.
ever make us fight the difficulties.
Oh,
Ever,
man.
ever,
20
ever.
points of damage.
Sorry. Sorry.
20 points of
Combat
damage.
is not
It's still up.
Shit. This combat is so good. Please don't ever make it harder.
That's only an 18 to hit. Is that
18 hits.
Only.
Wow, 18 is the AC.
Something else?
Huh?
16?
I think.
Yeah.
Hey, double sixes.
What I got?
So that's 18 points of damage.
Another 18. Ooh, 18, not 118.
No, 118 is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
How we're going.
Yeah, it's still up. Not by much. It's still.
It's okay, because
Yeah.
Kishara deserves to kill something.
All right.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Kishara.
And we're flanking.
Yes.
And we're
advantage.
flanking. And this is your moment.
You have 2 attacks.
Dirty 20.
Yay!
Yep. Come on. This is the moment. This is it. Dice jail.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage is all you needed.
Woohoo!
Tear into it with your claws and just start
Oh, with
ripping
my
it
axe.
apart. With your axe?
Yeah.
Start smashing into it as the body seems to disappear. And you are now out of combat.
Thank God.
Yay!
I love how that went totally.
I'm gonna go grab Leonin.
Yeah.
One hit point in
Yeah.
a dream.
1 hit point in a dream. You never fell out of bear, did you?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
with your
ahead
one
and-
hit point.
Does Leonin need hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah!
But then again, she might be better off just
Just
unconscious
let
for
her
your
down, please,
I'm gonna
God.
give her 5 hit points.
She wakes up. Did I kill the second one?
You heard it.
I killed it. You know I killed it.
Okay.
Everybody knows. Everybody saw.
Come on, let's get you
I
on the
killed
map.
it.
Let's get you on
George
the map.
Julius! Julius is on me. Julius!
He's just staring silently.
Yeah, that's the look he gives me when I'm right.
We need to keep moving.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You got the mask on, you can't see
Yeah.
anything.
What would you guys like to do?
Do we need to close the... We'll close the rift.
Oh shit, it's closed. Wild, bro.
What happened
That's
there?
fucking wild.
I was counting to go close it. Like that was my plan before Virgil did it.
Okay.
So that would have already been in Kashara's brain to go do. And I meant to say it, but I didn't. She would have looked over, realized it was closed, be like, what the fuck, and then keep attacking.
Okay.
Is there a roll or something that I can do to catch on to Virgil? Because he would have been the only one.
Beat my deception roll.
Yeah.
Else's.
If you can beat the
Insight, right?
stealth that was
Yeah, it should
done
be.
earlier on.
It was
like a 21.
21 stealth, but if she asks me directly, I'll just lie about it.
Yeah, so if you can beat a 21 stealth. So with your perception.
Yes.
So 21 is your DC.
It closed? How did that
Oh my
happen?
god, it closed. That's so weird.
See, the thing is, even from your perspective, yeah, even from your
You wanna use
perspective,
one of
you
your
didn't even
luckies?
see Virgil go in that
I was
direction.
shooting
Yeah,
the big
so
guy.
fortunate.
It just closed.
Yeah.
You did it! Like, from when
Yeah,
you
I
were
did it
just
with my
slashing
mind.
around.
My mind powers. I did it.
Maybe it closed
She
before
really,
we killed
she's
the
like,
third.
did I
Brain
do that?
claws.
Did I really? Wow.
Do
No
I
matter.
have
We need to keep
range?
moving.
I'm
Can I
getting
do
really
this
good
from
at this.
50 feet away? That would be insane.
Yes.
Boom.
Mega rift.
Hey, Julius. You know demons, right? Come look at this demon.
Yeah, we need to investigate the fuck out of this.
Because my only remaining question is who opened it?
And why is the murder weapon growing out of him? Wait, I wouldn't know that because I wasn't over there. But
All right.
We're gonna walk over there.
Yeah.
You can still ask the question.
Do another Arcana with advantage because it is a demon that, and this is what you've been trained to do. So,
Natural 20.
Jesus.
Twice.
so the first thing that you realize is that
Two natural
the
20s?
spear itself is
Second
made
time.
from bone. The bone is starting to like disintegrate, but you can still see the remains of like half of it that are starting to fade. But it's bone. It's bone of demons. it's bone of this demon.
Yeah.
They've just been reorganized. So if I were to get all the bones of this demon and move them around, I could create this spear.
Someone
Yeah.
surgically changed the bones in this demon into a weapon.
Surgically or magically?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not.
It looks like a complete,
Yeah.
like redone. So it couldn't have done. It's not like an assembly. It's
Yeah, it was-
had to have been done with magic,
A spell.
but it's its
Scary
own bones.
Bone rearrangement.
Bone! I cast
Yeah.
bone rearrangement! Jesus!
You have the pieces that you need to unravel this, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Am I still getting the like
Where's the
Murder
bone
with your
the
rearrangement?
own
spooky,
bones.
goosebumpy feeling that we're being watched?
Would you like to pierce the veil?
I would love to.
Oh, you can't.
Oh shit! I used it. I don't have
When did
it.
you use it?
I put it into the shard.
Oh.
Can I do it as a bear?
You
Yes.
can't cast spells, can you?
It's not really a
It's
spell.
not a spell.
Okay.
It's an innate ability.
It's a blink real hard.
You just
Okay. You try it as a bear, and you're like, I wonder if I could do this, and you do it. And as soon as you do, you realize that there are 3 of those ogres, those orcs, and they're all staring at Virgil. And they
Getting
keep
snitched
they
out.
keep
You fucking
trying
snitches!
to reach and grab a hold,
It's just because I do.
but their hands keep moving through, and they keep looking off to a corner, and eventually they just give up and they walk back away up in the direction of the capital.
I'm just gonna,
Not
lock
sure.
that away.
Oh, yeah, you're a bear.
I'll share that when I'm a real boy. Maybe.
Anything else anybody else like to do before it's the end of the night?
Are we walking away from this battlefield and going somewhere else?
It's a great question.
It's a consensus question.
I need to be a man to
You don't get a
contribute to this
vote. You don't get a vote.
conversation.
Are we leaving? Are we going onward or are we staying here?
We need to get the shard away.
Yeah, I say we keep going.
And there's one thing I'd like to do as people are walking away. I want to I want to kneel down at the body of this demon. Just kind of looking at this gross, nasty bone pile. I don't like the noises you're making, Sean.
Continue.
I just want to speak really soft out into the open. And I just want to ask one question, if somebody might be listening, and I just want to ask, are you still there? That's the only question.
As the bones start to fade away, you're looking down at them,
Yeah.
and it changes in your vision into one of the boys of your orphanage. And you see his eyes look over at you, and like you let me down. You said you would always be there for me, and now I'm dead, and it's all your fault. As it just fades away, as you
Ow.
hear the voice of that you know behind you, and say, "Oh, it's so sad." But we knew that this would happen. We knew this was going to happen. But don't worry. Just come back to me. Where you belong. Stop causing the world so much pain and just come home. And then we'll deal with the rest of these things later. And then it just kind of fades away.
Not only did the orphans die, they went to turbo hell and became demons?
No,
Well,
I
is
think
it?
it's the shard.
Or is it just
Yeah.
the shard messing with her? There is somebody next to you, by the way, looking at the same stuff. And it's Julius.
Not August.
Not August.
Yeah.
Julius at this point is still looking at the same bones.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you didn't see that. We need to move on.
So you leave the friend that you knew disintegrating into the ground, and you continue along your way to what? The capital? To your hometown?
We're trying to
Get back to
shortest path to the dormitory.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be back to your hometown first, and then back to the gates, back to the walk. So you continue along the hallways. Everybody feels as though there is still somebody around, but the presence is much less than it was before. But someone is keeping tabs. And on that note, we'll end tonight. See, it wasn't that bad. It was almost.
This is Door's villain origin story.
Yeah. Almost a beach episode, one might say.
Ditto, actually. It's the new title for the campaign. Shortest way to turn your entire party evil.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, we'll see what happens next week. Have a good one.